Hello there, watchy people, or watchy person at least. Hi Shaz, how you doing? Welcome along to another stream. We are playing Farm Simulator today with Trucker Tango,
Hello.
who is there on Discord. Hopefully you can hear him.
Check. 1, 2.
Yeah, it looks like you're coming through loud and clear. Nice. So yeah, we just
you know off the top of your head what map version you're using.
it'll be whatever the current one on ModHub is.
Okay.
So yeah, if you've got a problem, just delete that mod, uninstall the mod, and then search for Somerset Farms again. Or in fact, if once you've uninstalled it, if you try and connect to the server again, it should let you update it. Then should let you download it. Hopefully. Yes, we are just waiting here for Tango to get connected up. We're playing on Somerset Farms, which is a one of the maps on ModHub.
Okay, I've deleted it and I'm re-downloading it. I had the current version, so I don't know why it's not working.
Strange.
Peculiar.
Man, it was so long ago we played this. Who knows what state the fields are in. I seem to have a really fast default run speed and I don't understand why.
Rob, what have you done to the game?
Can
Still not
literally
working.
bomb it round, it's crazy.
Somerset Farms unavailable. Version 1.100.
Oh. Let me... I don't know. Maybe I have to... Let me quit and have a look at what's going on. I'll go back to my camera screen for now while I do that. So, downloadable content. I have... Oh, it's still showing update. Can I... Somerset Farms... Details. I'm gonna uninstall. Successfully uninstalled. Now, install.
Say hi to my stream, Rob.
Hello, Tango Stream. Hello.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Right.
Big preach. Oh, I thought my Steam Deck had broken. It's not though. It's because you're on YouTube, aren't you? Not Twitch.
Yeah.
I was like, oh no, my little plugin stopped working to tell me when you're live.
Yeah,
I
screwed everything up by streaming here.
Not everything, just one little square on my Stream Deck.
Yeah. Okay, so that is the correct version, 1100.
Ain't no work. Man answers.
Right, I'm restarting it again now. I don't know why it wouldn't work.
I don't know either.
But just in case, I uninstalled my version and reinstalled it. There you go, 100%. I am now in and running. Have another try.
Oh, shoot.
I just realised that my camera is blocking the useful info on screen, so I'm going to move it down the bottom. Oh, let's not move that. I want to move the... no, I'll just leave that where it is, it's fine. Cool. Cool. It's going to be a pain if it's not going to let you join.
Yeah.
I'm just
I wonder if we can brute force it by you sending me an invite through Steam.
Oh. Give it a go.
Let's do it. We'll give this a go first. I'm trying to get it to refresh and put it in the server list.
It only gives me an invite to watch, not an invite to play.
Beans.
Let's start by where are we? Engine. By going and giving this tractor a bit of a hose down. Oh, I've got no force feedback whatsoever. That's freaky. I don't like that. You can't change that sort of thing while you're in game either.
Can't you? Oh yeah, because this is one of those games where like the setting, there's like 2 setting menus.
Yeah, input controls.
Oh, it wouldn't be a Trucker Tango stream if we didn't start with 20 minutes of problem solving.
Totally.
Why is the server just not there now? All maps, English, max players, no password, full games, mods, only installed mods are crossplay arms. Why it nowhere? Everything's as it was like 10 minutes ago.
Shaz is saying he had this problem yesterday and both people had to close and restart the game.
Which problem?
Connection. People trying to connect.
Oh, it not turning up in the server list? Or the mod not being compatible?
I'm not sure. Just connection issues in general, he's saying, but
Okay.
it might be worth a shout. Let's do it anyway. Right, save game. Quit game. Yes. And then quit. I have quit. The game is closed. The game is opening. Do you enjoy my in detail running commentary?
I like how it lines up with the Steam notifications on my screen.
Oh, nice.
Rob is playing Farm Sim 22.
Somerset Farms, here we go. So I'm going to put on that mod as well. But you shouldn't need it. Yeah, that should be everything. Oh, hang on. I think it may be just listed as AS. Because I might have deleted some of the name.
Okay.
So it might just
be... It did show up. But have you since changed it? Have you changed it in like the past 5 minutes?
Yeah, I have.
Oh, okay.
It's now... There we go. It's running again now.
Multiplayer. Join game. Connecting to server. So it's just AS, is it?
Yeah. I think so anyway. That's
there's so many with AS in the title.
Alright, let me restart.
That's right, I'll go looking for it.
You sure?
I found it.
Oh, cool. The password is in the text of this voice chat.
Mm-hmm.
It was the same as it was last time.
I was assuming it works because it's got the exclamation point.
Oh, really?
Oh, I've lost it again.
Ugh.
Wait, where'd it go? Has it left the list? Have you closed it?
No, it's running right now.
It's gone.
Brilliant.
Oh, eat my ass. This sucks. Why video games, Rob?
I'm just going to stop it now, just so that I can get the details right so you can find it more easily.
Okay.
Multiplayer, create game, that one. Continue. There you go, ASQ farm. I'm going to revert the password. Oh, hello. To the one that we commonly use on all sorts of things.
Okay. $6969420.
That's the one, yeah. So it should now be ASQ farm.
Multiplayer, join game.
Hey William, how's it going, man? Welcome to the stream. Right. Well, it's definitely running now anyway. Probably will be invisible.
Okay. I'm in and out a few times to try and get it to refresh. Ah, come on.
We have
I hate games.
grass ready to harvest that needs rolling. Although it looks like it could grow a bit more, to be fair. We have a wheat field which has been harvested. Oh, hi Derek. How's it going? Welcome along. We got a load of bales in that field, straw bales to be collected. We got a field full of oats, which is growing. Fully fertilised, 80% yield bonus. We've got a field full of more oats in exactly the same condition, and a field which looks to have been cultivated but not planted. I think that was where you were going to put corn for your continued silage production.
A boy can dream.
Oh, our silos disappeared. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Yeah, so we do have bales of silage and is that hay?
The game name isn't case sensitive, is it?
Shouldn't be.
No, I wouldn't have thought.
We've never had problems with this before. Well, at least very rarely. Yeah, I definitely can't invite you through Steam. It was AQ Farm when you saw this last time. What, you mean like on a previous stream, like months and months ago? It's going to make me... Like, the trouble is that I can't check without actually closing down the server. It's annoying. At least I don't think I can.
It's concerning how every time I go in and out of the multiplayer list menu, it switches between 16,000 games available and 23,000 games available.
Yeah.
Something's going on there.
Just check. Do a search with AQ Farm. Because it may be that there's been a problem.
AQ Farm. Yep.
Okay, right, brilliant. That was my mistake then.
You goober.
Dear oh dear. I think that should be Somerset actually.
Somerset.
Yeah, I spelt the save game as Somerset.
Some more set.
Yeah, I don't know why some more. Anyway, is it looking more positive? Hey, Tango has joined the server. That is
1%.
looking much more positive. Where are you?
23%.
Right. It's not here yet.
23%.
Not here yet. Where's he going to pop up?
23%.
Hello, Arthur. The pussycat's come to say hi.
23%. 60%. 65%. 95%. What's the point in putting a percentage?
It's ridiculous, isn't it?
That's always annoyed me. For as long as I've been alive and using computers, that's always bothered me.
Yeah, it's always an issue. It really is.
You're going to tell me on a scale of 1 to 100 how close to being done with something I am. Don't have the last 3 percentiles take as long as every percentile point that came before it.
Yeah.
Just...
Are you in yet?
telling me lies. Yeah, I just hit start and I heard my feet hit the ground. So, oh hey, I'm here. And by a radio.
Ah.
Oh, there's the lag.
Hello.
Oh,
Excellent.
I'm stuttering. I'm just going to let everything render in.
Yeah. Yeah, let it all load in. Amazing.
Oh, God.
Right. I'm just starting the engine on my bike.
Yep.
Then I'll have a bit of a ride around on my bike. There we go. I tell you what, one of those times when I restarted everything, I definitely should have addressed the whole issue of not having any force feedback. Something weird. Oh. There's something very weird going on. There is some sort of feedback. Like it... That's bizarre. Oh well. Are you comfortable now? Is it?
I'm almost there.
Okay.
I'm going to try walking now. Oh my God, it works. I hate this. This makes me feel so unwell.
Really?
Yeah, it's just like I'm just going to look around and all of a sudden 14 FPS.
Oh wow.
Not even a graphically demanding game. Why does it take so long to like get on its feet?
Yeah, it's not good.
God,
is
that
it?
was weird.
What?
That was like a PowerPoint presentation of someone running across a farm. Oh, that's not. What's wrong with your run speed?
I don't know. I don't understand what the problem is. But it is a problem.
That's my run speed. Oh, don't jump. That
Yeah.
drops the FPS.
Somewhere something has happened in my game and it's decided that running is like 9 times the speed it
Jesus.
normally is.
Like these FPS drops plus your speed is like insane. Oh, this is. I hope this sorts itself out soon because this is really annoying me now.
Why am I getting...
Right, what do you want me to do?
I mean, you were pretty self-sufficient. I think you were needing to plant corn in field 22.
What are you doing with my silo, Rob?
I don't know.
Where am I going to put my corn?
It was in an update that they removed it for some reason. I don't know why.
Wow, I'm so offended. All right.
Which means we need
where's the thing? What do planting?
I think we'll do planting. Which tractor was yours? I can't remember.
Mine. They're all mine.
Probably yours will be around the barn somewhere, because that's where you were doing stuff.
No.
I reckon I'm definitely faster than the JCB. Is this your tractor? No.
I mean, I'll take it.
It's the 115. I don't know which tractor. There's one... Ah, this might be it. The McCormick X8.
Yeah, that'll do.
Yeah, that looks like it. It's over in the other yard.
Hooray.
So yeah, we should have planters and stuff around. Should have all the things we need. So I guess we're on a money-making thing at the moment. Although we've got cattle now, haven't we? So we need to keep them fed. How are they doing in here? Okay.
Let's start the engine first. How do I do that?
Return.
Got it. Return?
Yeah, return.
I'm leaving.
Stops the engine. The enter key. Oh, they got loads of food at the moment. So, yeah, total mixed ration is 53,000 litres. They got tons.
Literally?
Yeah, literally tons. About 53 tons.
What? A litre isn't a ton.
No, I guess not. Well,
How heavy do you think TMR
1,000
is?
1,000 litres is going to be roughly a ton, isn't it, somewhere?
It's going to be a little more than a ton.
Yeah.
I know water's a ton.
Yeah, so it should be 53,000 litres should be approximately 50 to 55 tonnes. Well, probably a bit outside that range, but not too far outside that range. What wheel am I using? Your force feedback seems to kick in and out when entering and exiting a vehicle. Oh, okay, so it could just be because I was on a bike that wouldn't have any resistance then. That would make a lot of sense. So if I drive this tractor, engine, anything happening? No, not really. It's not returning. It's not springing back when I drive. That's strange. I am using a Thrustmaster T300. Yeah, that's what I'm using. And I don't actually have any idea what to do right now. I guess I should go pick up those straw bales. But we've not got a trailer for it at the moment. And I suspect...
For 20k, you can probably buy one.
You reckon?
How do you zoom out? I've forgotten. Oh yeah, down on the D-pad.
Ah, you're on our gamepad, yeah. Scroll wheel for me. Right, trailers. Do we have that kind of trailer?
Does your Thrustmaster not have a D-pad on it?
It does, yeah. But I don't really use the controls on the wheel because they keep moving. When you spin the wheel, they go all over the place. So I tend
Just
not
like
to.
IRL.
Yeah, exactly. But stuff that you need to use frequently, you don't tend to have on the steering wheel, do you? It's only stuff like music and things that are not important for you to press at any given time.
Excuse me. I'll have you know my tunes are very important.
Well, they're not more important than being able to steer your vehicle and that sort of thing.
There's room for disagreement there.
Okay. Let's go into miscellaneous then. Alright. Why can I not find the normal trailers? That's weird. Does it come under bales? Shouldn't do. I would have expected to find it in this category. There is no flatbed trailer there. Auger wagons are obviously auger wagons.
Oh, hang on a minute. Are we in the right month to be planting corn?
Oh, that's a good question. Where are we? We are in July, so no, you need one more month.
Beans. All right, well, I guess this tractor's going to sit here for a month.
There's no reason we shouldn't advance it, I don't think. So what? Alright, let's go into the owned vehicles. Oh, it is. It's got... How is there a category for bale loaders? Is that new?
No. What, like trailers?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, the bale loaders are like the automatic ones, aren't they?
Well, this is just a straightforward flatbed, I think, unless it is an auto. There's no... It doesn't... That's the trouble, is the information doesn't actually give you much information on this game.
Yeah, no, I think it's all grouped into like crop type and stuff, isn't it? And so all the trailers that are kind of designed for bales. I mean, the reason why that flatbed one is like a bale trailer is because it's got those two headers either side of it to like make it a wedge to stop them rolling off the edge.
Well, you say that, but the base model doesn't have those at all. It's literally a flatbed. There's nothing else on it. And then you do the extension, costs you an extra 1,200 quid. So that trailer is 20,700 with the bale ends on.
I suppose it would be even more confusing though if they put it in two categories. It'd be the same trailer in two different categories. We'd be having this same conversation, but we'd go in like, well, what's the difference?
Yeah, probably. Okay then. I don't know. Is it worth spending 20 grand on another trailer right now when we've only got 20 grand?
What's wrong with the one you've got?
It's full of bales.
Okay, well, what do you need bales for?
For feeding the cows, but they're pretty okay right now.
Go feed the cows.
But we got a hell of a lot more bales. No, we don't
just
actually
do what they do IRL and just go stack them up somewhere.
Yeah, that is the sensible answer. In settings under the cog, there's something called steering back speed. Alright, let's have a look.
Is that a setting you can activate from within game though? I'm going to look at stuff to buy.
That's what's being suggested. Radio.
The next month. Do we have a stone picker?
Ah.
I think I want a stone picker.
I don't think we have one.
I want to daisy chain like 20 auger wagons together.
That'd be fun. Right. Yeah, I've changed the setting and there's still no change.
Oh, let's start planting grapes.
Yeah, that's a
smashed up of our own product.
That's a really good trailer, that one you're talking about, William. The 90 grand one. It auto loads. It's got the arm on it that lifts them on.
90 grand, I should hope so.
Yeah. I might actually put these bales. I suppose I could put them in the. Oh, I'm not even connected. I suppose I could put them in the cow barn, couldn't I?
How much money did you say you were going to spend on a trailer? 20k?
Yeah.
Because for 29.5k, you can just get a straight up triaxle curtain soda.
Yeah, but that's fairly tricky to put on to put bales on.
What? No, it ain't. Might be good.
It's taller, isn't it? Like the side of the thing is quite high up. I don't know. Maybe I'm imagining that.
No?
Okay.
Yeah, I think you're imagining that.
All right. I usually am. Right.
Unfortunately, I don't think we have anything with a fifth wheel on it to pull it, but...
Yeah, so we'd have to buy a cab as well, but... Oh, somehow I appear to have knocked over my other tractor. I don't know when that happened.
Oh, the Land Rover's on sale. 61% off. The quad track is on sale. 46% off. Oh, can I have a quad track?
Just looking in the sale again, honestly.
It's only 270k.
Oh, that's alright then. It's only 270k.
Look at it, she's majestic.
Oh, okay, that's fine, that clips.
Look at the girth.
I'm gonna start taking this out this way, I think.
Oh, for only an extra 108,500,000 euros, you can slap a 620 engine in it.
Oh, nice. Come on, stand me up.
It's like 160 horsepower per track. Extra.
Oh,
Not even extra. Just total. I know what I'm on about. Is it August yet?
No, not quite.
That's
Hey,
not my
there
coin
we
yet.
go. Let's deal with the stuff in field 27, and then we can go on to August.
On my way.
Right, trying to avoid these.
Why? Why do I have 6 FPS? Like, why does the game... Why? Just why?
I don't know. Maybe you did something to a child in a past life and now you're being punished. I don't know. Right. I need to unload all of that. That's going to go everywhere, isn't it? What's the button for it? L.
What have you done?
I haven't done anything. Right. Okay, cool. Lovely. We can do this, it's fine.
I'm here to assist. What are we doing?
Just unloading the bales. Come on. There we go. That's what I was wanting. Man, the walls being where they are not conducive to doing this neatly.
I'll come down. They just look like little breeze blocks.
That's true. What are you going for?
Yeah. I'm going to go for this janky looking one.
Alright. clever. I didn't get any. That's ridiculous. How did I not get any? There we go.
What's your opinion on video game conventions, Mr. Rob?
As in protocol, or as in
public places? What there are video games and people who make and talk about them.
I have enjoyed the ones I've been to in the past.
Want to go to another one?
Yeah, go on then.
Going to one at the end of next month.
Where is it?
London.
Nice.
London's okay if you're in the mood for it.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is. Which convention centre? XL?
Yes? I don't know. I think it's one of the ones near Dockside.
Yeah, that'll probably be XL.
No, it's something or other brewery.
Oh! Oh, okay. Yeah, I think I know the one.
Like, it's one of those places where it's named like something that holds 50 people.
Yeah.
But it's probably like a giant convention centre. And 70 years ago there was a brewery on the site that they knocked down to build the convention centre, and therefore they call it the old Tap House Brewery.
If it's the one I think it is, then it's actually in the original building.
Fair enough.
But it's a bit small for a big convention. Depends how big they claim to be. Wow,
considering they've changed their name since 2019, I'm assuming it's not going to be a massive convention. It's not one I've ever heard of anyway.
So it's more of an unconvention.
Unconventional convention.
Yeah. Go on, in you go. Lovely. Oh yes. I'm doing good, me. I just tidied up that pile and then pushed my tractor into the wall.
I'm proud of you.
Nice. Oh, you've gone. I was trying to get out of your way so you could do some more, but yeah, you've disappeared.
Let's grab a coffee.
Fair enough.
From my trusty tent, where I live, because Rob won't let me in the house.
We both live in that tent, actually.
Do we?
Yeah,
Oh,
that's where I live too. So, where I start the game, at least. Nice. Okay. Do I have the reach to collect that one? Probably. Oh, a bit high.
What did we buy a water tank for? Milk.
Milk. But then we realised that we don't have a dairy on this map.
Oh yeah.
And so we have to now save up to buy a dairy so that we can sell the milk.
I like it.
Or I think we have to convert it into butter or something so that we can sell that instead. To be honest, I can't see us needing that much silage for a long time. So I might just sell the rest.
I like that as a plan.
Come on, back up. There we go. We'll hang on to the hay though, because we're going to need that. Silage and hay is the lion's share of it, of the total mixed ration, and then straw makes up the padding, just pads it out. Oh, too close. Back up. Come on. Oh, for goodness sake. How did that one get underneath me? It's going well, by the way. Oh. I am making a pig's ear of this.
I never suspected otherwise. I assumed everything was going swimmingly.
Come on.
I never quite feel comfortable playing video games before work.
No?
I just always nervously look at the clock.
Yeah, I get that.
Like, my shift starts at 1:30 and it's 8 o'clock.
Hmm.
But I'm in no danger of, like, needing to be at work in 10 minutes.
Yeah.
But every time I look at the clock, I'm like, oh!
At least this trailer is got that awkward dolly on it, so I can manoeuvre it weirdly. Right, I'm gonna sell the rest of that if I can get it back on the trailer. How did I only pick up one then? Man. If anybody's still watching this, they're face palming, like, permanently.
I think they're inspired.
Inspired to do better. I must not be as appalling as this person.
Look at this pair of lads. Absolutely suck shit, but they're sticking with it. That's admirable.
Yeah. That sounds believable.
Like, you know, when you see a child trying to cook and they've got more flour on the floor than they've actually got in the dish.
Yeah.
It's like that, like that kind of thing.
Nice.
That's what I'm choosing to believe.
Oof.
Doing anything interesting on Monday, Rob?
On Monday. Not that I can think of. Oof. Yeah, as far as I know, Monday is entirely clear. Oh, and I've just crashed into the trailer. Okay.
Oh no.
Why? Did you have something, or were you just particularly interested in Mondays?
I'm not working Monday nights, and I've just bought new tyres for my car, so I've got a bit of wanderlust, so I might come up to Manchester and buy you lunch.
Oh, nice. Yeah, I'll be up for that.
Although Monday is a far, far, far way away at the moment, so
Yeah.
it is subject to change.
Oof.
It's entirely possible I'll finish work on Monday morning and just be very
Yeah,
sleepy.
just dead. That is entirely fair. Well, should you be in the mood, I will be amenable to that. Oh,
I
come
reckon
on.
we should do another Lego store vlog.
Oh, don't do that. I can't buy another Lego thing.
Same. I just spent more than 650 quid on tyres.
And that's just the Lego tyres. Ba-dum. That actually came up in the pub quiz I was at the other week. Literally.
Oh yeah, the whole
Yeah.
who is the world's biggest producer of tyres or
That's
something.
it, yeah. It actually came up, and I was like, I know the answer to this.
You just got to be careful that they don't stipulate that it's pneumatic tyres. That's
Ah.
where they get you.
Right. No, the answer was Lego. They were going for the old trick question thing. Everyone's like, oh, is it Michelin or is it Bridgestone? Pirelli maybe? Oh, mind your head, Cal. You're going to get a bale fork in it.
I got Michelins on my car.
Yeah.
Pilot Sport 5s.
Oh, those are the ones that everyone recommends.
Those are the ones that you can't get because everyone wants them.
Right.
They're a 2023 tyre.
Ah. Yeah, all of the novice racer channels that I watch on YouTube,
You call it novice?
like Mighty Car Mods and stuff like that. Well, I mean, actually, they are basically professionals, really. But what I mean is people who do track days as opposed to race for a living. And yeah, they all swear by them. They're all like, yeah, get your Michelin Pilot Sports on.
Yeah, and your boy Nath, he used to be a tyre fitter, and he's like Michelin specialty.
Right.
And I forgot to mention it to him before I bought the ordered the tyres. But after the fact, I sent him a message saying, "What do you reckon to this Pilot Sport 5s?" And he was like, "Back when I was a tyre fitter, it was the Pilot Sport 3s, and everyone went mad for them. So the 5s can't be that much worse."
Yeah, I mean they're basically a evolution of the same, aren't they? So in theory, they ought to be better. But I guess it depends exactly what you want out of them. If they improve one aspect, it could deride another.
I do like them so far. They're a better ride than my previous Pirellis.
Yeah.
Oh, who did Potenza? Was it Pirelli?
Oh, for God's sake. Potenza? I'm not familiar with that one.
I know Potenza's like one of the big expensive versions of tyre. I think it's Pirelli that does the Potenza.
Right.
But yeah, they were shredded. They had like probably less than 2 mil left on them. They were cracked and degraded.
Oh, I see.
So they were absolutely boo-boo.
Yeah.
And with the weather the only reason why I've sort of stuck with them for so long is, one, tyres are expensive.
Yeah.
And two, it's not an MOT failure. And three, I just don't do the mileage really.
Yeah. That's the thing, isn't it?
But yeah, these new Michelins I've got, I'm quite impressed with them. Like, they hold the road a lot better even when they're cold. But then again, it's kind of tricky to compare tyres, because I'm not comparing them to like it feels bad. It doesn't feel correct to me to go, oh yeah, these Pilot Sport 5s, they're way better than the Potenzas. But then the Potenzas that I'm comparing them to were degraded and had 2 mil tread left. So it doesn't really feel like a good fair comparison. But yeah, I'm like.
Shaz says Potenza is Bridgestone.
Bridgestone, okay. I think that sounds familiar. I've got Pirellis on my Range Rover, but they're shredded, which is a shame because they were very expensive tyres, because they were they'd gone out of production when I bought them.
Yeah.
I think I've spoken about those tyres at length. Pirelli Scorpions.
I currently have a set of Yokohamas.
I remember you saying you were a fan of those.
Well, this is the first set I've had, but based on what the reviews and the specifications and stuff, they should be excellent. They're A rated in whatever categories. Oh dear. So far, my experience of them has been brilliant, but I have only done road driving and nothing particularly spirited. So.
When's the last time you washed your car?
Summer.
Do you want to wash your car on Monday?
Yeah, alright.
Bring mine over and do mine as well.
Okay.
I'll get a load of cleaning products and stuff cheap from work.
Cool. I've got a Karsha with the the foaming stuff as well.
That is absolutely subject to change.
Yeah.
Might drive up there and go, you know what, no.
Yeah, that is totally fine as well. Oh.
It's cold as balls. Although today, well, I don't know about today, but this morning and last night it was actually really mild.
Yeah, it was, wasn't it? You have Yokos on your classic Mini. Excellent. What do you think of the Yokos? Other than splitting up the Beatles.
Is that actually true? I know it's like a pop culture thing where she's responsible for them breaking up, but in hindsight, is that actually how it played out, or are they going to break up anyway?
I don't think anyone's ever going to know, to be honest.
Also, how are the Beatles? Are they like over celebrated, or were they actually good? Or
I think they're probably quite deserving of what they've got, because they were forerunners. They were way ahead of their time. They did stuff before anyone else did, so
I know someone who's got a very passionate dislike of them.
Right.
And
I don't love them.
I've seen them criticised as a white man's band, and I've never like I can't see like criticism of the Beatles from like a feminist angle. Like
Right.
I don't really, that doesn't really compute with me.
Yeah, I don't really see that either.
I've always sort of like associated them as like with like shrieking girls in the 60s. The best explanation of the Beatles I've ever heard was from someone who was a teenager at the time and was in that screaming girl demographic, and when asked like what the big fuss was about, she explained it very simply that they were attractive young men with long hair in suits.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know what? That completely makes sense.
In addition to that, the stuff that was coming out of their mouths and their instruments was very different to what other people in suits were doing at the time.
Yeah, no, that's a discussion that I'm not really interested in, because that's one where there's like room for, well, no, I think we'll find that actually X, Y, and Z, and this, that, and the other, and there's nuance and room for disagreement there. But just succinctly, they had long hair and wore suits.
Yeah.
Like, okay, that's why arenas full of screaming teenage girls.
That's
like,
probably fair.
Sold out tours and stuff. That makes sense.
Yeah.
And you know what? Good on you, 60s teenage girls. You do you.
I was actually having the conversation yesterday about Elvis Presley and how, in my opinion, he doesn't deserve the pedestal that he's got at all.
That's like wasn't that like a similar thing where like he was like a forerunner of a style?
Yes, but in fact the same style really. He was kind of almost exactly the same time, but in a different country. But the difference is that he never wrote anything he performed at all. He was the first manufactured artist really. He was just a guy that whatever his name is, Sergeant Tom or Major Tom or something, picked up. Colonel, I think he was. Anyway, yeah, he was just picked up and like, here's some music, play this and gyrate your hips in a sexual way.
I guess it depends on what you're praising him for. If someone's praising him for the artistry of writing a song, then I suppose that's a fair criticism. But like, if you're just praising him for his talent or his showmanship.
But then my argument now is that there's probably somewhere in the region of 50,000 people in the world earning a living off being an Elvis impersonator and being as good as he was.
Oh yeah.
So in my mind, he's not even set apart for that really.
But that's after the fact though. Like they couldn't sort of exist without him.
No, that's true. But just because you're the first doesn't necessarily mean that you're particularly good. Does that? I don't know. I'm not trying to knock Elvis. Like, I don't have any particular dislike or anything of Elvis. It's
all right, mate. He's dead. He's not going to come for you.
No, I know.
He's not going to come beat you up. It'll be okay.
I just don't really get it. I think that's all it is.
I reckon you could take him in a rap battle.
You reckon? Oh, come on.
I'm not saying you're a good rapper, but he is dead.
Yeah. I don't know. I think it might still be a
close call.
Close call, yeah. I hate dolly trailers.
Well, they've said some pretty disparaging things about you.
Yeah. It seems to be okay if I move at a tenth of a mile an hour.
Telling you, mate. Buy that curtain soda.
Yeah. Well, when we have the money, definitely.
I admire the optimism of the when.
Oh, we will. There we go. Everything's sold. Excellent. Man, that felt like an effort.
It's almost as if this is some sort of hard work simulator.
I know. It's crazy, isn't it? I think probably my force feedback issue is because I may have plugged in the wheel after starting the game. Although, having said that, I did restart the game.
Oh yeah, I don't know then.
Who knows?
Maybe it's got like that city steering mode.
City steering?
Yeah, have you ever used that?
No.
I rented a Corsa once that had it, and it's awful.
What is it?
Basically, it's like power steering on steroids.
Oh.
It's essentially for like, you know, when you're parallel parking and if you're a bad driver, doing a lot of dry steering.
Yeah.
Basically, it makes that easier. It basically just like pumps up the power of the power steering massively.
So it probably has an electric pump in addition to the standard pump.
Yeah, or is exactly, yeah, and essentially, it like even dry steering, like, I mean, it was a Corsa, so it wasn't a massively big car to begin with, but with it turned on, I could literally use my pinky to dry steer lock to lock.
Wow.
Like, it's incredibly sensitive, and it's absolutely atrocious because when you're using it like normally trying to steer, it just feels like you've broken both your wrists.
Oh man. Yeah,
it made me feel really uncomfortable.
I can imagine that.
Because like, I used it once and then didn't use it again because I was like, this is awful. This does not make me feel okay.
Chaz is chiming in. Not a particular fan of Elvis or the Beatles. Get what you're saying, they have one or two songs that you like. But compared to Fleetwood Mac or Aerosmith, whose albums you can listen to on repeat. Yeah, there's a lot of personal preference that comes into it for sure.
Go back to what I've said many times, it's impossible for an opinion to be wrong.
Yeah.
Although if I think on it, there's probably like examples where maybe they could be, I don't know.
It depends what you're calling an opinion, because some people call, for example, some forms of racism they believe is their opinion.
Well, racism, that's not, it's not that it itself is wrong, it's like the effect it has on society is wrong, if that makes any sense.
That's interesting, yeah, okay.
It's like, if you frame it as I believe this group of people are inferior to this group of people, then that is an opinion, and that can't be wrong because that is someone declaring their own belief.
Yeah.
However, like, taking that into account when, you know, like setting public policy or hiring practices that like damages, that has like a detrimental effect on wider society, so that could be described as wrong.
Okay.
So yeah, I don't know, like, because opinion is like basically the stating of your personal beliefs, like your personal outlook on things, and because it is personal and not like falsifiable or dependent upon other people, then I guess it, you know, kind of technically can't be wrong.
Yeah. Okay. Fair enough. Right.
I mean, I'm not like stating that as like, and so it has been said. Like, it's just like my off the top of my head thoughts about it.
Yeah, that is fair.
Pontification.
I shall not linger on the subject for too long anyway.
Well, I mean, the subject of like was opinions, really. But
opinions, yeah, I agree.
It's like the Beatles are shit. It's like, no, you just don't like them.
Yeah.
Right, like if someone was like, I like Miley Cyrus, and someone else was like, I don't like Miley Cyrus, it's like neither of them are wrong and neither of them are correct. They just like have differing opinions.
Indeed.
And you know what, kids? It's okay to have differing opinions sometimes.
It is. The world would suck if we all had the same opinion. It would be.
Oh well, unless everyone had the same opinion as me.
Okay, yeah.
And the world would be fine.
Right. What's to do? What's to do? I think. Is that field clear yet?
There is 2 more bales left here.
Okay.
I'm just doing this until August.
Yeah.
I'm just waiting for August at this point.
Waiting for August.
It just depends on you finishing whatever it is that you're up to.
Well, I'm pretty much done now.
Okay, cool.
I will fetch this. I wonder if it's worth us. What's the word? Cultivating or not? Probably not. We might as well do that in August as well. going to be a long day, so... Oh, missed. There we go. Now we go and find the other one.
Did you ever play a Jurassic Park game from 1998?
Oh, very probably actually. I recall one. Oh, what would it have been on? It might have been on the Super Nintendo or something.
Oh, okay. No, the one I'm thinking of is on PC. I was watching a bit of it on Twitch earlier on.
Well, it may be that it was a multiple platform release. They did happen in those days.
Maybe.
Although,
It seems unlikely.
Not so much with Nintendo, really. Oh, come on.
Being greedy.
Yeah. There we go. It's not neat, but I've got them. But yeah, I definitely played some form of Jurassic Park game around that time.
Yeah, the one I was watching, every gun in the game was held at arm's length.
Oh, right.
And you had no left arm.
Amazing.
So apparently they couldn't work out how to code for the left arm to do anything, so they just didn't bother.
Just didn't. So you're literally holding a rifle at arm's length, pointed forwards.
There's like a Spaz 12 and they're holding it at arm's length.
Wow.
There's like an MP5 SK with a silencer on the front of it, holding it at arm's length.
Brilliant.
The character you play as a female character, and it has first person boobs.
Presumably Ellie.
And there's a love heart tattoo on the left boob. And the way you tell how much health you've got left is by looking down at that tattoo to see how much it's filled in.
Oh wow, I love that. That's a brilliant mechanic.
And the AI was like properly broken.
Still running? Yes, you are. Right. Okay.
Every so often you just randomly drop the gun you were holding as well. It looked absolute boo-boo.
Nice.
Jesus, he's fast.
I am. Right, let's sleep till 9. Get a lay in tomorrow.
Yay.
Right,
I love that little sleeping animation.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it? Where are we? Cows. How are we doing? Yeah, they still got plenty of food.
It's August. I'm gonna go plant some corn. Get out of the way, cows.
We need to afford that dairy fairly soon because it's going to fill up otherwise. How much milk have we got? Oh no, we're fine at the moment.
I was gonna say.
But yeah.
We've only got like 10 or 12 cows.
Have we? Oh yeah, 10 cows. We also have a sheep pasture, a pig pasture and a horse barn apparently. I wouldn't mind...
I think they just default on the map, aren't they?
Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing some sheep at some point. The Sega one was a little different from SNES. You had the Mega and it was a hard game. Oh, interesting.
Fruit cannot be planted in August, Rob. Did you lie to me?
No. Hang on. Calendar. August. Canola. Oh. Yeah, I did.
Wow.
I did lie to you. It has to be planted April or May. Which is like...
It's like a year away.
Yeah.
Oh, big sad. What am I planting here now instead then?
Well, your choices are this month you can put in canola, or poplar, or oilseed radish, oilseed rape, or next month you can do wheat or barley. If we do wheat or barley, then that means we get the straw as well, but it doesn't really make... We've now got plenty of straw. Canola, I believe, is quite a high value one.
I guess I plant canola instead, then I'll come back and swap the seeders.
Let's just check, actually. Canola... That then... The The trouble is then you still can't plant corn because it's harvested in June, July.
Should I just leave it then? That's for now.
You can do if you want. The alternative is to plant, like I say, oilseed rape, and then that can be harvested basically all year round.
That can't be harvested. That's just like a field tending thing.
Ah, right.
That like improves the yield.
Yeah. Well, I mean, you could do that in the meantime, and something's growing there, but it's whether you can be bothered to then cultivate it in afterwards. In the meantime, though, what else do we have? Field 24 is now ready to harvest. That's oats.
Ooh! I'm gonna grab a trailer.
Alright, I will grab a harvester then. I'm pretty sure we do have one somewhere. Yeah, there we go, it's inside the shed.
Biscuit. Did we have trouble with the green trailer last time? Was it like too tall?
It may well have been. It does look like a low auger on this.
I used a little cramp one.
Okay.
I'm assuming I'm pronouncing that correctly.
I would imagine so, yeah.
And it's red, so it matches my tractor.
Nice.
What field, sorry?
24.
It's only a little field.
Yeah, it's not big. I'm just cleaning off the equipment before I start. Gotta have a fresh, nice fresh machinery.
If you say so.
How would you feel if you were a field and someone came and harvested you with a dirty combine?
Oh, I'd love it, mate. But that is my kink.
Where's the button?
I love a dirty combine.
Gotta love a dirty combine. The question
Harvest
is,
me, daddy.
does this fit? It must fit on there because we must have done it before. It's not a very wide header.
It's not a very wide field.
No. There we go. Beautiful. In fact, we've got two fields, both that and 23 is in the same state.
I did wonder that when I drove past 23.
Yeah, I think we did them both at the same time. Right. Lower. Do I need to unfold this one? No, apparently not. On we go then.
I should really load up a single player game of this at some point and find out if it's like multiplayer that causes the weird FPS drops.
I'm sure it must be. But yeah, it would be worth just checking.
He's run out of things to say.
I have, yeah. Didn't take long, did it?
It's like the little I need a conversation prompt jingle that Rob does.
Yeah. Need a new topic.
Oh,
shit.
you're pouring straw all over the road.
Sorry. I will remember that in future. I forgot.
Just make him work.
Mm-hmm.
Where am I putting this stuff, by the way? We're just going to straight sell it.
We've got a silo, so we can store it for a better price.
Fair enough. Sounds like a smart play.
It's next to what used to be the silage pit. In fact, we might have stuff in there that we've missed the window to sell because I forgot that it existed. Oops.
Is there any chance you can go clockwise so I can grab the crop off here?
Yes, Yeah, I should have done that. I was just doing the headland. Make it
criticism.
easier for turning.
Got no beef.
But I shall do that. I will. Oh, I'm not doing a very good job of doing it either. I will come back up this way and then offload. I'm surprised that we've only got this much money, but then I guess we have got a lot of equipment, haven't we?
Yeah.
So we've just been sort of spending at the same rate.
We're also not massively deep into the game. What are we, only like 3 years in?
You don't call that deep?
Nah. Considering how many fields we've got, that's like 3 harvests, two or 3 harvests per field.
Yeah, that's fair. Cramp. How'd you deal with your cramp?
I can hear an engine and I'm trying to work out if it's in-game or outside my house. Really confusing.
Well, there's a couple to choose from here.
No, it is outside my house.
Good.
Is that it?
What?
Just that little dribble in the bottom of the trailer.
Yeah, well, you wanted to unload, and I was only like 25% full or something.
I wanted to drive alongside you actually, but then I got
right.
distracted by an engine outside my house, and now here we are. Suppose I'll drive alongside you anyway. It looks good for the stream, doesn't it?
Yeah, why not?
Might as well be looking at a screenshot otherwise.
I'll go up the other side and come back down this side again.
How do you feel about plushies, Rob?
I have no strong feelings.
No, neither have I, but I've slowly started amassing them recently.
Right. I bought.
Like I got the. What did you buy?
I bought a Kermit one for my sister for Christmas last year. Or it might have been her birthday last year. I don't think I have any plushies personally. Again, I think I got one or two for Sarah. I got Simon's cat one, if you've ever heard of that.
Yes, it's a webcomic, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
Or animated thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got the Frog in a Car plushie from Super Beard Bros / TOVG.
I'll pretend
And I was like,
that I know what that is.
yeah, you know Gerard Khalil. It's that YouTuber that I like a lot.
Okay.
Person that does Indie Land and the Completionist YouTube channel.
Ah, right. I've heard you talk about the completions a fair bit.
Yeah, he had a Let's Play channel called Super Beard Bros where him and Alex Fasciani just did Let's Plays.
Nice.
And then he stopped doing it for a while and it started being Alex Fasciani and Brett Bayonne.
Okay.
And then occasionally it was the 3 of them, and I think now it's going back to being the 3 of them. I'm not actually kept up on it, despite the fact I've been a patron since before they were even doing Patreon.
Right.
But yeah, they did in Mother 3. There's the save mechanic in Mother 3 is you find a frog occasionally throughout the game, and when you talk to the frog, he lets you save the game.
Nice.
And there's a point in the game where the frog's got a little red sports car.
Right.
Because of capitalism. It like ties into the story of the game.
Okay.
And he's driving around the map and you've got to chase him to save the game. And yeah, when they got to that point in the Let's Play, like Gerard just absolutely lost his mind laughing at this frog driving around in it. This tiny little frog driving around in a tiny little red car. It's where the frogs came from that Amanda Flagg draws, because Amanda Flagg is Gerard's partner.
Oh.
And you would have seen them online. They actually went kind of viral as a meme at one point, where she just draws these little cartoon frogs.
Okay.
And then they made a plushie of the frog in the car.
Nice.
And then they obviously stopped doing it because it was like a limited run thing. And then they brought it back, like a second version, like a better version of the plush.
Okay.
And I was like, I'm going to buy this because this is one of those like fun things that's like has a cool story to it, and also is like a limited edition collector's item kind of thing if you're into that YouTube channel.
Yeah.
And then that was like the first one that kind of broke the seal. And then actually when I was, again, this is all like TOVG related for some reason, when I was at Indieland, they just started giving away a bunch of merch that they obviously had laying around the office, and one of them was a boxed brand new Shovel Knight plushie.
Oh, cool.
And they were just like brought out like an entire like shipping supply box. So like there was like 8 in a box or something, or 10 in a box. And they were just like, who wants one? And then like the first 10 people who put their hand up, they just tossed them out into the crowd.
Sweet.
And yeah, and then I've ordered they're doing like a limited run campaign thing for the Spiffo plushie for Project Zomboid that we were talking about before the stream.
Yeah. That's cool.
So yeah, I think I'm slowly, accidentally, unintentionally building up a collection, even though I'm not really a plushy kind of guy. But I do kind of like the
You
idea
are now.
I do like the idea of having like a little pile of plushies on the sofa.
Yeah. That's cool.
But I'm not like, it's not like Lego where I'm like searching for the next one. It's just like if one happens to come up on my radar that is like applicable to my interest, it's like, yeah, why not?
Go for it.
And it's a reasonable price, you know.
Okay. Nearly there. Oh, I spilt it off the field again. How about you guys in chat? Have you got any plushies?
I feel weird calling them plushies. It feels like a very Americanized phrase.
Yeah, I think it might be a brand actually, so it's probably not actually.
Kind of like jacuzzi, where everyone just calls every hot tub a jacuzzi because it's such a synonymous name. Band-Aid.
Hoovers.
Ah!
Sorry. Couple of little stragglers over here. Did I get that one? Not sure. No, that's fine. It can get away with it. Oh no, I've left the field.
I'm just going to dump my tractor near the next field for your convenience, and then I'm going to go find another tractor with a baler or a tedder on it.
Okay.
And by tedder I mean windrower.
Windrower, yeah. I would say. We've definitely got a windrower.
Yeah.
Do you have a Chip and Dale that your father bought you in '92? That's pretty cool. I'm just gonna plough a line across here, I think. When I say plough, I mean not plough, but
I was going to say.
I was using it in the vernacular of like ploughing ahead, as opposed to the literal, given that we are on a farm.
This could get very confusing.
Yeah. What other farming related things can you think of? Sayings and sowing, yeah. Reaping what you sow. Lego question. Do you guys know where you can get the Lego Creators Mini? You know, they've stopped making it, but happen to know a retailer.
Yes, there's like a collector's website that I can't remember off the top of my head the name of, but there's like a website where people put them up for sale.
Like Bricklink.
I think it is Bricklink, yeah.
Okay.
There's
yeah.
like there's two. There's one that's like a wiki, and then that wiki very commonly links to this like eBay style website
Okay.
where people will list them, and they list
Yeah.
them in like used and also new in box condition.
Yeah. It won't be retail price though.
Be surprised. Some of them aren't far off. Because I was looking
Uh-huh.
at buying that Lego crocodile,
Yeah.
and a lot of them are just putting them up at retail price. So I guess some of the sets just don't have like extra value when they go out of production.
Right. Okay. That's interesting. I think I did look for a mini at one point, but I didn't find one either. Yeah, I don't know of any actual retailers that still have them. Unfortunately,
I can't vouch for it. I've not used it, but it is a thing that's out
yeah,
there.
it does exist.
And then also just like eBay is the sort of thing where you find
Yeah,
collectibles and stuff like that as well.
I suspect he was specifically asking for retailers, but I don't think there are any, or at least I certainly don't know any.
Like high street retailers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can't imagine.
I don't even know when that one went out of production.
If there was a retailer, it would be some quirky little store in the middle of somewhere like New York or London.
Yeah, exactly. Probably one that doesn't sell online. It's just like one or two on a shelf in the storeroom or something. What Lego do you currently have to do?
Me?
Yeah.
I've got a Lego Technic John Deere tractor, which is fitting for what we're doing.
Yeah.
And I've also got that Lego Technic material handler, I think I was telling you about.
Oh yeah, yeah. That sounds
But yeah,
good.
just the two.
Uh,
And I do want to go buy that bulldozer, although the two things that are like sticking points for me about and are the reasons why I've not done it yet is I'm not really a big fan of Cat.
Oh, I
Like
see.
they did some crappy things where they like stiffed over their workers, did
Yeah.
some like union busting type nonsense. So they're a bit of a grubby brand to me.
Yeah.
Much more of a JCB fanboy if I was going to be looking at plant. And also, 400 quid is a lot of money to be spending
That
on
is a hell of a lot. Yeah.
on something as frivolous as Lego.
Yeah, it's so much money. Sweet, thanks for trying that site out. Batman Lego streams were great. Oh, thank you. Yeah, those were good builds as well, fun builds. They took a lot longer. I was intending to do both of those. I bought both those sets thinking that will make one good length stream. And yeah, they both took well over 2 hours to build, so...
For as much, like Lego gets a lot of flack for being very expensive, and that's like fair enough.
Yeah.
But one thing I will say in its defense is it does take longer than you expect to build, which is nice.
Yeah.
And also the nature of it as well. I had a family member at my house last week who asked how much my Volvo tipper was,
Yeah.
and I told them it was about 200 quid, and they sort of like winced.
Yeah.
And like one of the justifications I gave them was like, yeah, okay, like for one, it's not a small amount of money, but if it took me 12 hours to build in one sitting, and who's to say I'm going to build it once? Like if I wanted to one day, I just wanted like a zen time.
Yeah, you could take it all apart.
I could take it apart and build it again. So I guess the cool. I mean, you can't do that with an Airfix model, can you?
No. But then, you know, you're also not attributing value to the enjoyment of seeing it on your shelf and just enjoying how it looks.
Yeah, there's also that as well. I mean, at the minute, it's not on a shelf. It's in my kitchen holding all my porridge.
Excellent. But yeah, like genuinely, I walk into this room and I look at all the things I've got on display and it makes me smile when I do.
Well,
so.
I mean, your room is like peak example anyway, because you've gone all like proper Sweat Lord streamer about it and gone all with lighting and shelves and stuff.
Yeah.
Whereas mine tends to be a little more eclectic. I've got like a nice little display cabinet in the corner of the room, which doesn't have any lights in it because there's no power in that corner of the room.
Right.
One of them many household things. I'm like, I'm going to do something about that one day. I'm going to put a socket there, and I never will. I will eventually. Just I don't know. Yeah, don't. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's part of the. Yeah. I'd like. I don't want to clutter my house up too much with shelves and bookcases and stuff like that, because I kind of like that my house isn't like massively cluttered.
Yeah.
And the parts of my house that are, the thing is, the parts of my house that are cluttered, they're just cluttered with like laundry.
Yeah.
And dishes and stuff I'm holding on to that I don't need, that I should just get rid of. So.
No, I'm kind of okay with the like £150, you know, the big cars and things like that. They're of a decent size and they take a decent amount of time and all that kind of stuff. The one that I would really like right now is the Razor Crest from The Mandalorian, and it is 550 quid, I think. Ooh. And there is just no way, not a chance. I'm never ever going to pay that for that, and it just, yeah, it's a bit sad. I can't have it because I just could not spend that on that. Like, it's not even, it's not worth that amount of money if you look at the amount of pieces and the size and everything. Like, it's similar. It's probably a little bit bigger a build than my Lego shuttle.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For that kind of cost, I would. Again, I'm not sure, but for that kind of cost, I'd expect like. I'm trying to compare it to the AT-AT Walker and the Millennium Falcon, because those are very expensive.
Yeah.
But they're also very big and very complicated.
Yeah, they're quite big. They've got balance. No worries, William. Thanks for hanging out. Appreciate it, man.
You know what I would like, but again, it falls into the same bracket of I probably wouldn't buy it even if I had the money.
Yeah.
Is the Titanic model they did?
Oh yeah, I bought my dad a fake version of that.
Yeah, I think I've seen that advertised.
It's on a smaller scale.
Like a different brand.
Yeah. Yeah, like Sluban or something. My racing team lorry and F1 car is a Sluban. It's perfectly good quality. I don't think the instructions are quite as nice, you know, but yeah, I got the thing built, so. Right.
Do you know what I've been tempted to buy? Going back to like buying pointless Lego that we don't have any room for in our houses.
Yeah.
Is, you know, they've done those 70th anniversary kits. They've done one that's like a spaceship.
Oh yeah, the Galactic one, and
yeah, I can't remember what it's called, the Galactic Explorer or something like. I wouldn't mind that.
Yeah, a lot of people have said that. For me, I don't really have a particular memory attached to that. But
I don't have a particular memory attached to that exact model, but I do have the memories from that kind of era when Lego looked like that.
Yeah, I do remember having them, and I definitely did have them. I just don't have particularly strong memories of them for some reason. The one memory I do have is of playing with Lego men as opposed to vehicles, just the minifigs, in the bath. And we had in our bathroom, it was a really tiny bathroom, and the boiler was on the wall above the foot of the bath. And so I would line them up on the top of the boiler and then knock them to do high dives into the bath.
Come into the water,
Yeah. So, very strange things used to do as a kid.
Kids are weird, mate.
They are. Very weird. Indeed. Let's go round the diesel tanker. There we go. That's that one. Engine. Right. That's those fields dealt with. So, hop out. There we are. What have we got going on then? So yeah, the only thing that could be planted right now is canola. Of like sellable things. So we could either do that or we could just advance time more. Where are we? Ah, okay, this is fully grown now, this grass field.
Hey.
So we could harvest this and get some more silage ready to sell. That might be a good thing to do.
Yeah.
Where is my case? Is that it? No,
Can we
that's
make
your
silage
weapon.
out of it? Oh yeah, we can wrap it, can't we?
Yeah, we can wrap it. We've got the extractor, which is the awesome wrapper. The sausage one.
Oh yeah, the one that confused us.
Yeah.
I don't remember how that worked.
When we get the money, can you guys remember 90s Lego monorail? Yes.
Yep. Yeah.
Marketed as a moon train. Yeah, I do remember that one. That was awesome.
Yeah, I remember coveting that.
Yeah, that was really cool. I probably shouldn't have brought this trailer with me.
Where's the tractor? The one that had the red. Oh, it's still on the.
It's still on there, yeah. It's there. What was I in the middle of saying? Oh yeah, when we've got the money, I'd like to swap out the baler for the one of the big Heston balers, the square bales.
Why?
Because they're just much more manageable.
But then we can't wrap them.
Yeah, we can. That extractor is outfitted for square bales as well.
Oh, okay.
Where are the mowers? Oh, they're over there. We could also upgrade the mowers for one that swaths as well. That cut out a little bit. Not that we necessarily need to. Right, grab you.
Oh, why am I bailing this?
You're going to probably want to row it first.
No, it's not that. I'm thinking rather than bail it, why don't I just grab it with the forage wagon and sell it in one hit?
Yeah, if you want to. Doesn't make a huge difference.
We don't need to keep this, do we? So we may as well sell it.
Yeah.
Right. Cut through the hedge. Hashtag immersion ruin. I'm going to dump off this one bale that I've just done, and then the rest of it I'll grab with the windrow. That's why I grabbed this tractor, bigger tractor, so I could power the the forage wagon.
Oh right.
Just in case anyone was wondering what I was doing.
Oh, I've done it again.
What are you doing?
I've put the mowers on back to front to how you recommended.
Yeah, I found if you put the double one on the front, you get a bigger, it better.
Yes.
Fuck, it's early. We've just got out of bed. I can't word.
Toe on. Right, I'm now facing the wrong way, but that's alright. Just go round the other way. Nice.
Look at my stream, I'm disregarding hedges. But only for a moment, just to grab a little bit on the edge. Doing it good now.
I quite frequently go through the hedges. Just screw the immersion.
Yeah, but I'm a real MLG gamer, so I have to respect the hedge.
Respect the hedge. go. Yeah, it still does leave a bit on a sharp turn, but it's a lot better.
Don't do sharp turns.
Sometimes you need to do sharp turns. What happened to that bit? Bit that hasn't been sown at all.
Mystery. Maybe there was like a big FPS drop and I jumped over it. I wish my alarm clock had stopped going off. It's distracting me and making me drive into hedges.
Telling you to wake up for work.
Yeah. I tend to find that if I set like 12 alarms, I sleep through them all. But if I set one, I think the stress makes me wake up.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's any truth to that. But if I don't set 12 alarms, the stress keeps me awake.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'm definitely going to sleep through that one alarm.
Yeah, that's definitely relatable.
I just need a new job. That'll stop me oversleeping. That's what I found when I first got this job. When I left the factory, started driving for a living. It was like suddenly I was turning up to work like 45 minutes early, and I was like, "What is going on?" And then I realised that one of the reasons why I was late literally every single day at my previous job at my apprenticeship was just that I was so miserable.
Right.
That's when I learned the value of handing your notice in.
Yeah. Very freeing.
Definitely stayed at that apprenticeship for at least a year too long.
It sounded like you did have stuff that you enjoyed doing though.
I enjoyed working in the industry, I just didn't enjoy... Again, it's like, I don't know, it's complicated.
Yeah.
Like the company I was working for was like, had history to it, but it was a modern day shadow of its former self.
Yeah, sadly, that applies to an awful lot of companies.
Yeah.
There's definitely something about going and working for like a new startup.
Oh, absolutely, yeah.
You do tend to work harder though, because there's less of you to do probably the same number of people's job.
Kind of depends. I've worked for huge corporations and I've also worked for small family-run businesses, and they both got their own unique issues. Right, where am I selling this straw?
The straw. It is down near the petrol station. Past the shop. So turn left out of the gate, follow it round. There's a fuel station with a right turn.
Oh, opposite to Field 50.
Probably, yeah. I'm not looking at a map, so
Alright, no worries.
I'm just remembering.
If you see money go up, you'll know I've found it.
Excellent.
But yeah, basically I was working on the shop floor 4 days a week, and then 1 day a week I was going to college. What happened is the 2 apprentices in the year above me worked out that they could go and work on the shop floor 4 days a week and then just take a day off.
Yeah.
And then obviously management caught wind of that and decided, oh well, if I'm not going to college, we'll cancel the college. Right. So basically, after doing no wrongdoing, I basically had management breathing down my neck going, you need to prove that you were at college, you need to prove that you're doing your college assignments. And then because we effectively went, like, they grouped all the apprentices together from 3 companies.
Right.
And at the time I was the only apprentice from my company.
Oh.
And then, because what we used to do is we used to turn up to college, we used to get all of our assignments, and then we used just to go into town for the day,
Yeah.
just hang out in a pub, play pool, order food, order drinks and stuff,
Yeah.
and then we do the assignments on our own time.
Yeah. That makes sense.
And that was, it was very chill and very. And then obviously because the apprentices in the year above me got caught out just not turning up to college, they were then breathing down my neck. So they went to the college and they were like, "Oh, is so and so, is Tango turning up to his things?" And then some of the lecturers came back and had to say, "Well, I don't know because we don't do the lectures."
Right.
So then, like, the lecturers got a bollocking for not doing the lectures, and then they made us sit in the classrooms. So I was like, for a while, I was like public enemy number one, because I basically ruined a good. Well, I didn't ruin a good thing,
No,
but
other
it
people
looked
did.
to them. It looked to them like I had ruined a good thing.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was uncomfortable. And then shortly after that, the management in my company just decided, we'll just cancel the college.
Well,
Along with it, obviously, all the qualifications.
Yeah. Blimey.
And yeah, then it got to the point where it was like, well, I'm on apprentices' wages, working just as hard as like people on skilled wages. In some cases, I'm teaching people how to do jobs. That's what happened when I went to France, and I'm being paid like pathetic amounts compared to them. Like, well, how about I finish my apprenticeship and I become like a fully fledged employee? And they were like, and then they started saying stuff like, well, to do that, you have to be sponsored by a foreman.
Yeah.
And I was like, right, okay,
Pain in the
so
butt.
they're never not going to make me an apprentice, so I need to leave.
Yeah.
And I just accidentally pressed my stick to change the camera, and my game is lagging horrendously.
Oh dear.
So yeah, that was the moment where I was like, oh damn it, I should have left literally years ago. But there's no future for me here, which is depressing, but kind of a wake-up call.
Yeah. It's a shame. It's a real shame. It's a waste as well of, good people and good talent.
Yeah, and also a waste of my time.
Yeah.
I mean, I got some qualifications, some like NVQ type qualification stuff out of it, so there was that, I suppose.
Yeah. Hey.
1,300. That's hardly worth it.
How many? Oh, it wasn't bales, was it? It was a trailer load.
Yeah.
To be fair, there were two very small fields.
And it is straw, and I've not got all of it yet.
Ah, right. Was that a load full?
Yeah.
Blimey.
Yeah. I mean, it's just straw, isn't it? It's just not worth anything.
Yeah. It probably is quite low this time of year, though.
I mean, at that price, it's not even worth like hoarding it to sell it later in the year. May as well just get rid of it for the room.
Yeah, that's true. Nice. I just saw that Awuga's launched the game.
Oh my.
I expect he's
All the cool kids are playing it.
probably planning to do his own stream, but I did fire him a message to say he can join. Whether he sees it or not, I don't know.
He's doing a series on YouTube at the minute, isn't he?
I think that might be... He's been streaming on YouTube as well, so it might be that he's seen streams. I don't know. He might have done one episode.
Yeah, I saw an episode, but it wasn't like numbered as part of a series or anything, so yeah, it could have been a VOD.
Yeah.
I don't quite know how YouTube things work.
Yeah. VODs and videos do appear in a different place, but I'm not sure quite
Oh no,
how
this
that
was in my
worked.
on my sub page.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I think, for viewers it probably does just all go in one feed.
Along with those sodding shorts I wish I could turn off.
What, even mine?
Got absolutely zero interest in shorts.
Yeah. They do get viewed though. The few little shorts that I've done of just the odd funny moment in game, they get thousands of views. It's way higher than normal videos.
I expect they're the same as TikToks, though. They just don't make money.
Yeah,
They
yeah,
get crazy high views, crazy high engagement, but earn nothing.
yeah,
They're only really a promotional tool.
yeah. That's all I look at it as. I mean, you know, that's 1,000 people looking at something that could potentially direct them to my channel.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I think I can't remember what the highest one was. 3,500 rings a bell, something like that. I thought that was pretty impressive for a little quick thing.
Yeah, Co mentioned numbers at one point. I don't remember if it was shorts he was talking about or it was TikTok, but he said something like one of his TikToks got like 4 million views or something, and it made him like 32 cents.
Yeah.
It was like, it's just not worth it. It's literally just a promotional tool. He literally pays someone to like edit and produce them for him.
Yeah, it's not worth it.
Like, it's absolutely not worth. Like, if they weren't people he was employing anyway, it wouldn't be worth hiring someone to do it.
Basically, that kind of person doesn't really need promotion, so. So many mouths that are already putting out the word that word of mouth gets them a long way.
Yeah, yeah.
It's far too late for me to start doing rows instead of spirals, but hey, why not?
Oh wow, actually going to get more than 2 trailers out of this.
Oh wow, that's surprising.
Right, there's so little straw left on the field, it's probably not worth coming back for a 3rd trailer.
Right.
But yeah, having my 2nd full trailer so far. 23,000 litres.
Full trailers out of it. I wouldn't have thought there would be on those small fields. Oops.
Well, the straw takes up a lot more volume than the fruit does, to be fair.
Yeah, that's true.
Doing that thing again where I've got myself a glass of water and I'm just going to sit next to it for hours.
Yeah, I'm doing the same with my tin of
feeling
Coke.
thirsty.
It's a bad habit.
Maybe I've got enough room for cruise control.
Yeah,
There we go. That was a real good sip, and I didn't run out of road.
nice. Evening, Diet 1985. How's it going? Nice to see you. Welcome to the stream. Let's fold this up. Is there something wrong with the audio getting static? Not.
Static?
If there is, I'm not aware of it. I'm going to turn the game audio down a bit because it looks very loud. Didn't see if... No, I didn't have any response from Woogie, so he's obviously doing his own thing.
He's a busy boy.
He is. Oh, blimey! This windrow has got steering on it. That's
Yeah, I know. It seems a
horrific.
bit unnecessary.
Yeah, there's literally no point for a thing that size.
I mean, it is long like a boat trailer because it's got the wheels all the way at the back. But still, yeah, rear wheel steering on that seems a bit.
I'd rather it didn't. It would be easier to manage.
I suppose when the manufacturers license the stuff to be used in the game, they want like the best version of their stuff to be used to like show off.
Yeah, that makes sense. Where's the... Oh, you've got the baler, haven't you? Oh, no, it's over there.
I've got the forage wagon, mate.
That's right.
But I did move the baler because I grabbed it by accident.
Ah, right. That's why I was looking for it and not finding it then. Pottinger. Nope, didn't quite make it. Audio's cutting out every third word.
Sacre bleu!
It's not showing any problem on my OBS. And I've got a very solid connection. No issues for diet. Okay, cool. That's good then. That's your side then, Shaz. I'm afraid. Do a refresh. Check your internet's not having problems.
Could be like a buffering thing, maybe.
Yeah, it probably is. Somebody's probably downloading something in somewhere, another room in the house. Yes, sorry, Diet. You asked me if I was okay. Yes, I'm doing good, thank you. Doing very good. I am playing Farming Simulator with one of my mates, so it doesn't get too much better.
I'm the only one here, though. You said Awuga was busy.
Yeah, that's true. I was imagining. Yeah.
Just pretending we're friends. YouTube, it's all a lie.
I was pretending you were a Wooga. That sounds dreadful. Why did that not work? Oh, the pickup was already lowered. Weird. Oh, I must have done it automatically when I turned it on. Has this got auto unload on?
No.
Doesn't. Now it has. Close and reopen the stream was on mine. Awesome. Nice one.
I've done that before. Go to a stream and then type in chat, you're muted, and then realise that no, my speakers are muted.
Yeah, it's me that's muted. Oh, I did well to pick that up. This is beautiful. Going well. Do you want to have a go at the extractor then, or are you still busy doing stuff? Oh, I kept going when I done the thing.
What? Extractor?
Yeah, the wrapper.
Oh, yeah, I'll have a go at it if you
As
want.
you said, you weren't sure about it, so I was gonna...
Yeah, I just finish up what I'm doing.
Thought you might appreciate the opportunity to figure it out. Send me an email, reference the Creator Comic Con thingy if I'm still interested. Have you got a way I can send that to you? Yeah, if you go to my About page on the channel, the YouTube channel, there should be a link there for sending email, business contact or something along those lines. Yeah, and in fact Tango, who is here with me, is one of the people whom may want to come along.
Quoi?
Don't know. You may not have any interest in the slightest. It's one of the smaller Comic-Con things.
Okay.
Yeah, Diet, who's in my chat, is involved. It was Newark, wasn't it? Or Derby? Derby, it would be. Yeah, Derby. Is involved in the event somehow and is looking for people to like make vlogs and stuff of going.
Oh, cool.
So has offered a ticket. I don't know if it's a ticket or if it's tickets plural. Would that be doable diet if Tango was to be in on it as well? Because he would be, assuming he has any interest in coming. Do you have any interest in coming?
Yeah, I'll look into it. Don't know. Yeah. Well, if you, I don't know. I guess the ball's in your court. If you think I would be beneficial to a vlog.
You are always beneficial to a blog.
Last time we did a vlog, though, I threatened to beat up kids in the Lego store, so I don't know if I'm more of a liability.
Yeah. Oh, okay then. Possibly not. How much are the tickets? Because we could just buy one ticket.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not like I'm the sort of person who's like, if there's an event and it's worth going to, like I'm not like, I don't consider having to buy a ticket egregious. By the way, do I grab this baler and bring it over to you, or do I grab the bales and bring them to the baler?
50-50. Bring it to the field.
Okay.
And bring a tractor with front loader. Don't have a relapse to the Lego shop. No, we won't talk about murdering children. Well, I can't promise that, but...
I wasn't going to murder them. I was just going to beat them up.
Okay, alright.
I'm not a monster.
No, but he wouldn't make any content himself. He would just appear in my content and make my content more interesting. Way more interesting if it was me.
Hang on. Don't write checks you can't cash.
Just look at the Lego store. The number of comments I got on that were basically saying how people would watch you doing a vlog all the time. Cool. Okay. Well, yeah. Just like you say, find me an email, let me know the details, and we'll figure it out from there.
Oh yeah, I will say let me know the dates though, so I can book them off work.
Yes, that's true. One thing about not living in the UK is it's pricey to get to. It's like, yeah, they can be a lot further away in larger places like the US and mainland Europe and stuff. It can be a long old distance. I don't envy that for sure. But yeah, Derby's like, I don't know, what is that? It's probably between an hour and a half from me.
Probably about 45 minutes away from me.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's pretty close to you, so.
Derby.
Derby.
Been to Derby many times.
I'm trying to think if I really have. When we were in that area, we were in the Matlock area rather than Derby.
I don't think I've been there socially.
Right. Saturday, 6th of August.
Oh, that's ages away. I should be able to get that off work. That time off work. Words are hard.
Awesome. That is the day before my wedding anniversary.
Take the missus.
Yeah, I could
cheese it.
Could do
Convince her it's a wedding thing.
Yeah. I don't know how she'd enjoy a Comic-Con. Oh, you've made a start, have you?
Put a thing on it and it's done nothing, so I think I need to unfold it still.
You need to turn it on and turn it around, but before you do, you will... Oh, too late.
Before I do what?
You may want to, yeah, put it further that way. I was going to suggest turning it around, but further that way will be fine. Lovely, thank you very much, Dyer. I appreciate the opportunity, and I hope I can do you proud.
Will there be food there?
No doubt.
I'm coming!
Remind me again what your position is within the organisation. I forget. If you even told me, I'm not sure if you did or not. Yes, there will be food, he says. Oh,
I'm in.
blimey. You're in?
I'm in.
Excellent.
I like food and places where it is provided.
Yes.
I got a really itchy ear, which is awful because I'm holding onto a controller.
I missed a whole section when windrowing. How did I
YouTuber.
manage that? I was worried about other bits I missed, and I went back for them, and I must have done it at the expense of that bit. Oop. 100. You're the front of house manager for the events. Cover their social media stuff. Been tasked to create stuff too. Oh, okay. Busy man then. Or women. I don't want to assume gender. Or neither.
Busy.
Indeed. I'm going to say a very sexist thing then and stop myself.
Yeah, don't do that. That'd be naughty.
It is naughty. You're basically in charge of the front end where visitors come in and show their tickets, etc. Run the team there. Nice! You're a guy and it's cool. I'm glad that you think it's cool to be a guy. That's awesome.
They're right, cool. It's absolutely freezing here.
Yeah, it is pretty cold.
Yeah, I've never been to like a Comic-Con branded event.
Well, you don't really you don't watch the films necessarily and stuff like that, do you? You don't consume a lot of that media at the moment, do you?
I like video games.
You do like video games. They have made many video games.
My sister likes them. Comic-Cons.
Yeah. It'll be a laugh, whatever, you know. It's a gaming event as well. Oh, awesome. There you go then.
Haha!
Sold and sold. That 100? Not quite. Blimey. There we are. Let's see how much of this I can pick up in one go.
When can we expect your Breath Edge YouTube series?
You think I should do it as a series rather than on streams?
I don't know.
Well, I will take your advice, given that you have experienced it.
I think I streamed it if I remember correctly.
Because I've recently finished streaming Spider-Man.
I don't really have any advice beyond play it.
Yeah. Okay.
Stream it or YouTube it. Either way, it'd be.
Yeah. Well, it will probably
I think it would
be.
be a fun thing to play.
Yeah. Maybe I will do it as a series. I don't know. I've got
Are you
quite a lot
familiar-
of series on at the moment, though. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's fair enough. I mean, I'm not like play it and play it now. It's not exactly a current game anymore, so
No.
I don't think there's any pressure for you to play it. I was just.
I have more series than there are days of the week at the moment, so I'm.
I just went down a rabbit hole on the Steam store earlier on and noticed that it was on quite heavily discounted as part of the current
Yeah.
sale.
Dropping another time. No worries, man. Thank you for coming by. I do appreciate it. And yeah, will we get to meet you on the day? He's probably already gone.
Perhaps so. That'd be fun.
Yeah. Oh, I did it again. I was not paying attention and I kept driving, despite the thing coming out the back. What's Tango doing at the moment? Good question. Oh, he's picking up the bales and he is putting them in the extractor, making our sausage. Our
I'm
silage
wrapping.
sausage. Yes, you will. Awesome. Yeah, we'll meet him. Lovely.
It's a big old grass sausage.
Take care. See you later. Can't multi. Oh, you can't multi-stream today. I see. I was confused at that statement. I did it again. When it beeps, I need to stop. Red Dead Redemption as a stream would be cool. Yeah, I have. In fact, no, I have Red Dead 2. I don't have Red Dead 1 because I had it on Xbox.
I have Red Dead 1, but I have it on Xbox.
I don't have an Xbox anymore.
I have 2.
And it was a physical disc purchase, so it's not as if I can get it on the Xbox store for PC.
Same. I grabbed
That
the copy.
that was one of 2 games on that platform that I 100%ed.
Cool.
I did that one, and I did Assassin's Creed 2.
I bought it to help out Gerard with his completionist episode on it.
Oh, really?
So if you go watch his Red Dead episode on completionist, I'm in it.
Oh, excellent.
Same as his Left 4 Dead episode as well. I helped with that.
Very nice. I'm hoping to be in a couple of fail race episodes upcoming.
Who were?
I've been in one before. But I quite frequently fail when playing motoring games, so it's fairly easy to send stuff to him. Just basically give him my whole video. There you go, mate. It's one big fail.
Link him to the live stream.
So you did mean Red Dead 2. Okay. Yeah, I'd be up for playing that on stream. I'm trying to think if I did back when I had it. Probably not. But yeah, I would be up for playing that. That's a very good story game. That's what I'm kind of looking for at the moment, is a story game to replace Spider-Man. But if you say Breath Edge is decent, then that may well be it.
It's like a survival crafting game, like Subnautica, but it's got like a story to it to like push you through.
Yeah. Well,
and also it does have like a nice, like a logical end point where the game ends.
Nice.
Again, like Subnautica.
You got featured a couple of times in Fail Race's channel, did you? Must be before I started watching him then, because I've not noticed your name. But I suppose I probably wouldn't have done if it was before we met, obviously. But yeah, I'm also streaming Astroneer with Jimmy at the moment.
Oh, cool.
Because I just really fancy playing that.
Yeah, there's a bunch of new content since we streamed it, isn't there?
Yeah, there's tons. It's quite a bit, actually.
So I heard rumour that there's trains in it now, and that made me go, ooh.
Yeah, there is. Well, maybe you can jump in with us at some point.
Work permitting.
Yeah. We're literally just starting the trains. We've literally come across the first bit of it.
Satisfactory is one that I've been meaning to put a proper playthrough into as well.
Yeah. I don't think I'm going to fill this baler. Breath Edge is great, very comical. Yeah. That's what Tango said as well. Managed to flip the van in my summer car. Excellent. Oh, and another in the long drive. Sweet. Haven't played Satisfactory. I've not played it either, but from what I've seen, it's pretty decent.
My only problem with Satisfactory is every minute I spend playing it, I'm like, oh, I really want to play Factoria.
Yeah. That's fair.
Factoria made some pretty big news headlines recently, actually.
Really?
Yeah, because they announced that they were putting the price up.
Oh.
So a lot of people online had opinions.
Yeah, I can imagine. You hit your face with a door and killed yourself in it. Excellent. Yeah, Planet Crafter does also look good. I'm trying to think if I played that. I don't think I have played that. I think I've just watched people play it. I often get that these days. I have to struggle to remember whether I've played a game or whether I've watched it.
One thing that I've been toying with the idea of buying is Alchemist Simulator.
Oh, right.
Just looks like a fun, chill little game.
I'm aware of the mobile game. I didn't know there was a...
Yeah, it's on Steam. It's I don't think it's a port of a mobile game. I think it is its own decent standalone game.
Okay.
Yeah, it's on sale at the minute. I was like, looks like it might be a nice little thing to play on the Steam Deck when I'm done with Vampire Survivors.
Yeah.
I'm getting close to finishing that.
There's an actual finish, is there?
Yeah. There's like credits and there's achievements and there's also like
yeah, I noticed the achievements.
checklists in the game.
I've only done one run of it so far.
Yeah, I really like it. It's really good.
It was certainly a lot of fun, and it was so simple enough for me to just grab and play rather than. I'm getting a bit fed up of games that I have to learn stuff for.
Yeah, it's very sort of self-explanatory. And when you start finding synergies of items that go well together, that's when you really get like ludicrously powerful.
Nice. Yeah, that really wasn't ready for the bale I put in it. Never mind. It managed it.
Don't break it.
Yeah, my garage was the one I was on fail racing. And that was I was at the junkyard and I think I put something near. I was trying to get a car onto the trailer, so it was on the platform and I was winching it onto the trailer, and it flipped itself into the air about 12 feet. You've been playing 2 Point Hospital again? Yeah, I did 2 Point Academy when they sponsored me, or rather, they didn't sponsor me. They gave me an early access copy of the game of the DLC for it. That was fun. I did enjoy
I've had
that.
a craving to play again recently.
What's that?
Planet Coaster.
Oh yeah, that's fair. It's a good game.
Someone was talking about it earlier on, and I was like, I own that game. I've played that game. I like that game. I should go back to that.
I don't have that. I have Planet Zoo. I'm pretty sure I do have 2 Point Hospital as well. Actually, I think I've got it on like one of the Epic ones or something like that.
I've got the original. I've got Theme Hospital on a CD-ROM upstairs somewhere.
I think I do too. Actually, that's a real nostalgia hit. Theme Hospital. It's good. It's so fun, that one.
Speaking of nostalgia hit, they're doing a remaster of Pharaoh this year.
Oh right.
We're very excited to play that.
Blimey, you could have almost pretended that I was a professional the way I picked that bale up. If you didn't have any other evidence and you just looked at that.
Simulator, it's all about pretending.
Hey. You want to play again RCT2? What's that one? RCT. Oh, Roller Coaster Tycoon 2. Yeah, I don't think I've played any of the Tycoon series. Right, now you need to go and tell the rapper that you've reached the end of the sausage.
L to unload bales.
That's the one. And it'll wrap the end and disconnect you. And then you can manoeuvre it round so that the tow ball is accessible. Or the tow hitch, rather.
Got to retract my plunger first.
Can you not get it working through GOG, Jimmy? Because they normally do pretty decent at getting things to run on modern OSs.
Yeah, it's like the whole shtick.
Yeah. I played Starship Titanic on there, and that was a hell of a thing to get running, from what I understand. Didn't enjoy much.
I'd love to play Fallout 3 again on PC, but the Steam reviews on it kind of suck because it just doesn't work apparently.
Right. I've never played any other than 4, and I've only played a bit of that. I've watched more of it than I've played.
The story in Fallout 3 was a lot better.
When I've played it, I've never found that much interest in it. I just get bored.
Oh, I love the Fallout series. It's great.
I quite fancy having a go at the Outer Worlds.
I've got that, and I've still not got around to playing it.
Now, there's 2 games. There's the Outer Worlds and the Outer Wilds.
Outer Worlds is the space one from
the same,
Obsidian.
yeah, same company. Cool.
Well, Obsidian did New Vegas. They didn't do 3 or 4.
Oh right, okay. The Outer Wilds is actually a really good game if you've.
Yeah,
ever
I've
come
heard a
across
lot of
that.
really good things about it. Not actually looked into it though.
It's one of those that you need to do it without knowing about it. You've just got to go in and figure it all out for yourself. Yeah, it's definitely one that you need to experience first time around. Oh, actually, I missed the weight at the back. That's filthy. Let's clean that.
What are we doing now with the sausage?
Now it's got a wait there until it's fermented.
Oh,
It'll take 72 hours.
wow.
Well, same amount of time as covering a pit over would take. Only with the added benefit that you don't have to compact it because the baler's already done that. Your girlfriend's father gave you 2 boxes of nice titles, but aren't quite compatible. Ah, okay. Sims 1 worked fine apparently. Okay. Make another Rags to Riches series. Yeah, don't go for it. Why not? I never finished my Sims 4 Rags to Riches, I don't think. I wonder if I've still got the save game. I could go pick it up again. Okay, so that field's done. What shall we do? Shall we plant the 2 fields we harvested with something? Can we plant? Oh, we probably want to wait another month unless we do canola. We could do canola because it's better income. But we don't have straw with it.
Well, considering how much money I've just made out of straw,
Yeah.
I don't think we're going to cry over that. I think the only time we should be worried about straw is if we need it for the cows.
Exactly, yeah, and we've got loads of bales of that over there, so it's going to take ages to get through them. You still have to try Sims 4. Sims 4 is awesome. The only trouble is that it's really expensive, particularly if you want any of the DLCs.
Is that the one that's on Steam? Or is it Sims 5 that's the new one?
Sims 5 isn't out yet.
Oh yeah, isn't it widely considered that Sims 3 is the better one to get over 4?
Yeah, I think it is.
Because apparently Sims 4 has like less features and costs more and isn't as good. I think that from what I remember, the fan community, the fan base prefers 3.
Yeah.
I've got 3 on Steam, but I've only put like an hour or 2 into it. I put hundreds of hours, if not thousands, into the first Sims, and I've played a fair bit of the second one.
Yeah, I think I've played all of them, and I've kind of liked the new one each time. It's felt like an update to me, but I'm not as into it as a lot of people are. I'm more of a casual player of it, so it may be that I just don't find the nuances that they do. Right. So let's grab a cultivator then. Is that our cultivator there? Looks like it might be.
Yeah.
And then I don't know if you wanna. Is that a roller we've got next to it?
Yeah.
Do you want to follow me around with that?
Why?
Because it'll probably need rolling, won't it?
That's for crushing down silage.
Oh, right. Okay. I just know it says needs rolling on a lot of the fields when you point your cursor at it.
That's like a special silage thing.
Okay.
I don't think that works as a roller in that instance.
You had the IKEA expansion. I didn't even know there was one. Sims Castaway only on console. I don't know. Riding on my tractor. Yep, we are doing farming today. Welcome along. I remember.
Grab the cedar?
Sorry?
Should I grab the cedar?
Yeah, if you like. It depends if it's wider than this or not. Is
old
this
are you, say?
cross-play? I don't know.
Yes.
It is, okay. But generally we don't play with players that we don't know very well, I'm afraid. But stick around.
Yeah, I don't know if it's platform crossplay or if it's just like Steam Epic crossplay.
I would imagine because the multiplayer is on their servers, it should be pretty compatible. Because
That's a valid point.
as long as you're using mods that are on ModHub, because they are published across all platforms, I believe.
Like officially sanctioned mods.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, but stick around, man. Like, if you are someone who's here a lot, then we will get to know you, and maybe one day you'll be considered someone that we play with. It's possible. I'm not going to promise it because it may not, but you googled it. It's made just for console. Oh, the Castaway, Sims Castaway. Okay, I don't.
Yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot of Herbs as well. Was console exclusive.
Right.
It was on GBA only. There were a lot of Sims games, spin-off games, that were console and handheld only.
Yeah, I do vaguely recall there being quite a few of those. It's interesting, isn't it?
Ambiguous Amphibian has actually done a few YouTube videos on some of the spin-off ones recently.
Hmm. We've got like create fields on or something. No, we don't.
It's just that the edges of some of these fields are a bit funky.
Bit raggedy, yeah. Gonna go play by yourself and see your partner. Yeah, fair enough, man. That's fine. You're welcome to hang around here though and keep us in the background if that's something that you do.
My immersion. Mind the hedges.
Sorry. I forget that a lot of people don't have multiple monitors, so that might not be a thing that's possible to play as well as have the stream on.
Yeah, I think a lot of people just cruise around Twitch looking for people to play with, which is fair enough, I suppose.
Yeah. Well, no, he's a regular.
Ah.
Is somebody that has been back several times. In fact, 2 streams ago, I think it was, or 2 streams that they chatted in, they did tell me their name, and I've forgotten it because I'm a terrible person.
Oh, they didn't tell me their name, so I'm going to go with Steve.
Steve! What kind of a rapper name is Steve, anyway? That's a reference that very few people will get.
I Flight of the Conchords.
It is! Well done!
I was gonna
Nice!
say. I am the hip-hop hippopotamus.
And I'm the rhinoceros.
My rhymes are bottomless. You go. That's one of the funniest jokes in that series.
It's brilliant, isn't it? They call me the rhinoceros because my lyrics are bottomless.
You go.
So good.
I like the one as well that was about racism, and the whole thing was about combating racism. And then towards the end, when they found out he was racist against New Zealanders, against Australians rather than New Zealanders, they just abandoned the message entirely and started being racist themselves.
Some people say that my lyrics are sexist. All you ladies in the front should know I'm trying to correct this. No, it's all you bitches in the front should know I'm trying to correct this.
Yeah.
I love that, how I screwed up the only bit that makes it funny.
Have you seen the stage performance they've done?
Yeah, I think I've only
really
seen
done
that.
one.
I'm not sure I saw the episode where they did it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no, like where they were performing on stage. I forgot what I was going to say now, but oh, that was it, about his kids, where he's talking about Brett's kids.
Oh, right. My favourite episode was the one where Brett is visited by the various incarnations of David Bowie in his dreams.
Yeah. Yeah.
Hello, Brett. I'm David Bowie from the 80s movie Labyrinth. And
Yeah, I kind of don't want to burn the bit because it is fantastic. But when they're on stage, he was talking about his kids, and he's like, "Yeah, my kids are imaginary. It's like me and my wife can't have kids, so we chose to imagine them." And he went, "I should explain. Brett and his wife can't have kids is because his wife is imaginary." And then he interrupts and goes, "Yeah, the kids do take after her in that respect."
Oh, that's amazing. Tell me, Major Tom. Sorry, I thought you were waiting for me. You were putting the thing down.
I am now.
You go. All right. Okay. Tell me, Major Tom. Do you just have one spacesuit, or do you take changes?
I don't think I could do it anymore, but at one point I knew the LSD song off by heart and could sing it.
I'm just very grateful that they gave the world Murray, Rhys Darby.
Yeah.
Because he's just a ray of sunshine in everything he's in. He was amazing in Yes Man, and he was amazing in The Boat That Rocked.
Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
That was called something awful in America, like rock radio or something.
Yeah. It's just because they, didn't have the reference. No such thing as Radio Caroline there. They didn't have that kind of situation that created it.
Yeah, they didn't really have pirate radio in that way.
No.
There was another one as well. There was Radio Caroline, and there was a second one. For the life of me, I can't remember what it was called, but I used to know a guy who just for some reason wouldn't stop talking about it. It's like the only thing he ever wanted to talk about. You know, those typical sort of like aging, like far side of middle-aged kind of blokes who only have really one interest and just always talk about it.
Yeah.
It was one of those. And Radio Caroline. Yeah, Radio Caroline was like one of the things.
Right.
Like, it's just like one of the only things he ever talked about.
Well, it was a massive thing at the time. I mean,
I know, yeah, but in 2002,
we're going back to our.
Why are you chatting off for 12-year-olds here about it on a weekly basis?
That is a bit odd. I'll give you that. But we were chatting earlier about the Beatles. It was basically the only place that you could hear them play at the time.
Yeah. Kind of like, oh god, my memory's gone. What was it called? The place where people used to download torrents from, like the massive famous American one that got shut down quite recently.
Napster?
Napster, yeah, it was like Napster before the internet was a thing.
Yeah.
It was like pre-internet Napster, wasn't it?
Yeah, basically. Although there's not a lot of things that were on Napster that you couldn't get legitimately.
Yeah, that's where Metallica got their start.
Oh, really?
Yeah, which is why it makes them massive hypocrites that they're now like massively anti-piracy.
Oh, right. Surely Metallica's way older than that.
No, I think it's I can't remember if it's Metallica or another one I'm thinking of. I think Metallica might have been cassettes, like people exchanging cassettes.
Yeah, that would make more sense.
Just because they couldn't get radio time anywhere, because they were metal.
Right, okay.
No, I've got it backwards. Metallica came up because people were exchanging pirated cassettes, and they took legal action against Napster.
Oh.
Because Napster were hosting their stuff.
Right.
And that like stiffed over a lot of comedians, because a lot of comedians were getting their stuff out on Napster.
Man. Apologies, chat. We're kind of off on our own thing here.
Well, was there a question being answered?
I don't know.
I'm just talking. And I remember because it was a podcast I was listening to from a comedian who was annoyed because his early career basically got stifled by the attack on Napster by Metallica, and he was talking about how that made them hypocrites because Metallica are only a thing because of what
Yeah.
Napster was doing, but they just did it on cassette instead.
That's it.
I got there in the end. That's how my memory kind of works. I just kind of I have to talk it out and be wrong, and then realize where I'm wrong,
Yeah.
and then go back and correct it. And I get there in the end
Hello,
usually.
Wiggy. Used to borrow
Woogie.
things from Email. Nice. Yeah, I did get quite a lot of stuff illegitimately back in the day. I yeah, have long since not done that, but I did ping you a bit earlier to say you're welcome to join us. But I assume you were wanting to do your own thing. Didn't we all? Yeah, exactly. It was just the done thing.
He's too cool to hang out with us these days.
He is. Yeah. You're recording. Ah, okay, fair enough. Yeah, I saw.
What he was doing.
Yeah, I did see that there was. I think it was yesterday. Was a video that came out, wasn't there? I just wasn't sure. I've not seen it yet because I've not got that far through my subs list. But I wasn't sure whether it was a live stream VOD or a video. Because you've not done too many very recently, have you?
You can't be doing the question prompt hum now. I've just spoken for like 20 minutes about Napster and Metallica.
I was just filling the gap for when Woogie starts talking again. Man, my accelerator leg is really strained now. I'm feeling it. I'm feeling the burn.
Cruise control, mate.
Yeah, but I'm stopping every sort of 20 seconds to turn round.
It's valid.
Not done too much recent, trying to get back into it slowly, I think. Cool. Yeah, no, that's awesome. Good on you for getting back into it, that's cool. I was trying to think if there was a game actually that you and I could play for a series on my channel if you were interested in it, or on both our channels. Similar to like I do Snow Runner with Tango and I'm doing the new Far Cry with Escape. I don't know if you'd be interested in doing that or not. The nice thing is that even if you do like once a week episode, then all that requires is like 2.5 hours once a month. Eesh. Looks as if GTA is out of the question at the moment. It does, doesn't it? It's bad.
Wow, what's happened with GTA?
Well, you know that there's always an ongoing issue with modders mucking about in multiplayer.
Right.
It seems at the moment the latest exploit they've managed to get hold of is that they can now access the toggle on your account that Rockstar uses to ban you.
Right.
So
okay.
if you're online, then the modders can ban you.
Oh, that's fun.
Yeah. So the advice until it's fixed. Obviously, Rockstar are not talking about it because why would they? They want people to play their game. But the advice from most people is, yeah, don't play GTA online at the moment until it's sorted.
Oh wow, that sucks.
Yeah. Oh yeah, they can corrupt your game as well, so it screws it over. Yeah, so it's a bit of a shame because that's kind of our go-to thing when me and Wiggy play in an evening. Well, let me know what you think, man, if you can think of a game that fits the bill.
Chess.
Yeah, chess. It'd be nice to do something that's got like an ongoing story that has a co-op mode. You have GTA 5 on PS3. I bought it on Xbox 360 when it first came out.
Same
I
as
then
that.
then bought
I
it.
bought it the day before release.
I think I pre-ordered it quite a while ahead of time because I've always been a GTA fanboy. I'm not a Rockstar fanboy, but I am a GTA fanboy. And yeah, then I bought it on Xbox One, and then I bought it on PC. So they've got a lot of my money.
I pre-ordered it, and then I pre-ordered it from my local third party well, not third party, but my local indie store.
Yeah.
And then on the day before release, I called them up because I think it was Nathan was going to like Game or whatever chain he'd pre-ordered it from, and he was going to pick it up at midnight.
Mm.
And so I called my local indie and said, "Are you doing like a midnight thing?
Yeah.
Or am I going to have to come in at like 9 or 10 when you open tomorrow?" And they were like, "Oh, just come get it now."
Mm.
So I've actually still got the picture somewhere of me holding the case, the 360 case, over the steering wheel of my car just after I picked it up that I sent to Nathan.
Oh, nice.
And I think I've still got the screenshot of the really angry reply he sent me because he was furious I got it early. I remember that being a massive disappointment though, because GTA Online didn't come out for like another 2 weeks after that, so we couldn't play together.
Yeah, that's right. But it was the first time it had ever really been a multiplayer game. Because
the previous one was multiplayer.
was GTA 4? Oh yeah, it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, blimey, I've forgotten that.
Yeah, because me and Nate used to play Battle Orbs on it.
Right. I'm not thinking any game in particular. I just thought it'd be good for the two of us to do something together. It helps me with a bit of content, and hopefully helps you by giving you some more viewers looking at your stuff. I mean, I'm not struggling for content. I've got more. Like I was saying to Tango earlier, I've got more games or more series on the go than there are days of the week at the moment. But it doesn't stop me wanting to do it. Uh-oh, missed a bit. I'll come back for that. There we go. A bit more. There we are. Sweet. Well, keep your ear to the ground, and if you see any games that fit the bill, story mode with co-op. Is there anything new coming out from the It Takes Two people?
Oh yeah, they'll be working on something.
Yeah.
I don't think they've announced anything yet though. Old Joseph Fares, the mad lad. He'll have something cooking.
Yeah. Da-da. Sensible people would probably have done these 3 fields like a month apart, so that we've got time to deal with them, rather than them all being ready in one go.
Got it. That might be a consideration if we've got like 20 fields, but
Yeah.
and we had crop spoiling turned on.
Yeah, that's a good point, actually. Yes, it is. It's the usual one. Although saying that, we've got 2 currently. This is the Somerset Farms, not the Oberlin, not the French one. Ugh. There we go. I've moved my position now. That should help my leg a little bit.
Oh, I've just noticed the shout-outs appear in your Twitch dashboard now.
Shout-outs?
Yeah, they've introduced a new shout-out mechanic on Twitch, so where someone gives you a shout-out, it's like an official command in Twitch.
Oh, right.
It actually comes up as a notification in your activity monitor. I've only just noticed.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, like if you shout someone out, it like posts like a link to your channel and stuff.
Yeah, oh, okay. Some people have got a funky version that even it plays a clip or your latest
Yeah.
highlight or something.
I've been meaning to implement that on my streams because I think that's really clever.
It is really clever.
There's a couple of people who I watch who do that. I actually deleted one of my clips because of that.
Don't want it showing.
Yeah, it's one of them where it's like, this clip does not actually represent what my streams are about at all. It's just one clip in Tarkov where I'm playing with Nath, and yeah, like we come across a bug where my gun jams and I can't reload it, like the animation freezes.
Right.
So it's just me screaming obscenities like all the way across the map to extraction.
Oh.
F this, F that, it's effing game, effing bug, and effing us, it's effing ridiculous. And then, of course, Nathan's not exactly the most chill Tarkov player, so he's not handling the stress well. So it's just like, I clipped it because it was funny, but like, if you saw that out of context, you'd be like, oh wow, this Tango looks one of those FPS players, is he? It's like,
yeah.
no, it was like a heat of the moment, things were going well. I was like carrying the team basically, and then all of a sudden this bug prevented me from shooting anything. and then it was like, oh, for God's sake, I'm gonna have to lean on Nath like 100% to basically escort me out of this mission.
Right.
I think because we were doing really well and we had some really good loot, and it was like, we're gonna lose this just because of a bug.
Yeah, that's a pain in the butt.
So yeah, I was properly salty. I didn't want that to crop up on someone's like chill Pokemon stream.
Yeah.
Oh well, shout out Tango. I know you. You're a friend of mine. And then it's just me screaming "fuck" for 38 seconds straight.
Oh, that's funny. Has anyone bought the Platinum Edition yet? No, I haven't. I've been watching Daggerwin play it. I don't think there's.
Do I have it? I don't know.
Don't think there's really enough on there to make me do it. Not for full price anyway. I'll probably grab it when it's on sale one day. But
I think there's enough in vanilla to like.
Yeah.
Do me.
Yeah, totally.
Also, I've seen a lot of negative reviews about stuff not being included in the Platinum thing.
Mm.
Or am I thinking of a different game? I might be thinking of a different game.
Okay.
Ignore me.
It includes Silver Run Forest, I think it's called, a new map, which only has like 3 fields on it. Because it's an entirely logging-based map.
Ooh.
So it's got a load of more machinery, but it's very heavily centered around logging. It does look quite fun actually, but there's not a whole lot that you can't already do, if that makes sense. Because there's enough logging stuff in here that you can still do the same sort of thing. It's just if you're the kind of person that's like, oh, I want all of the extra vehicles that, although look the same, are a bit bigger or a bit better or whatever. It adds a production that builds a roller coaster which you can ride when it's complete. It's a very long-term project. And it adds I've forgotten what the word is now, for a boatyard, a yacht builder.
Shipyard.
Yeah, that'll do. See you later, Jimmy. Thanks for hanging out, man.
Bye, Jimmy.
SWM, who, as I said earlier, told me his name and I forgot because I'm horrible, is still with us as well. Nice. Thank you for checking in. Where was I? Oh yeah, there's a yacht thing, and that's repeatable. So you earn about 300 grand every time you build a yacht, but you have to deliver like loads of different materials to the shipyard, boatyard.
Interesting.
Seth, yes, that's right, Seth. I should have remembered that.
Pretty memorable name.
Yeah, especially as at the time when he told me that. I asked if it was Badger Seth who frequented my Twitch streams, and it was not. It's a different Seth, but you'd have thought that having a interaction like that would jolt my memory or make it more memorable. Yeah, it has a slip that you can launch the yacht on. Yeah, well, the process is automatic, but it is there. Seth MacFarlane. I don't think it's Seth MacFarlane. Seth Green's the other one. Who is in a lot of Seth MacFarlane things.
Still racking my brain about what co-op games would be good for you and Awuga to play.
Oh, yeah. Actually thought it stood for single white male, age 21. Ah, yeah. Well, maybe it does. Definitely not born in 21, because that otherwise they're very good at typing for a 2-year-old. Well, I'm off to the cinema tomorrow to see Babylon. Should be interesting. It's new film about actors trying to make it in Hollywood.
I've been there.
You have been there. I enjoyed your photos and streams and stuff from there. That was fun. I would definitely like to have been there myself, however.
You should come next time.
Yeah, I'd like
Learn
to.
again. Wooga just tried to expand the map in my game. There you go, Wooga.
I have to earn some money so that I can go to places like Hollywood. That's the trouble.
It do cost that.
Yeah. My mate keeps trying to make me go on a cruise with him. I'm like, yeah, I'd love to, but I just don't have the money.
Cruise?
Yeah, it's a hard sell for a lot of people. Like, my wife doesn't really have any interest in a cruise either.
Say, aren't they just floating disease vectors at this point?
I don't know. I mean,
cruise is a bad idea, isn't it? Not like one of the things we learned from 2019 to present day.
Well, I don't know whether it's still enforced, but they were doing a lot of stuff like that I can't remember. That initially it was that everyone on the boat has to be vaccinated and, you know, be proven to have a test to say that they're clear and everything like that. But it's a little bit more lax than that now.
I spent so much time on ferries. I don't think I'd enjoy a cruise.
Yeah, well, I think the idea of a cruise, the ships are so vast that a lot of the time when you're on it, you don't even really recognise that you're on it, if that makes sense. It's only when you go and sit at the edge and look out. And there's so much else to do on there. It depends what kind of holidays you're into, I guess. It's more of a resort type thing, isn't it, where you don't actually take any interest in any particular culture of any kind. You just... you know, sit by the pool or go to water parks, go surfing, that kind of stuff.
It feels like me. I've never been on a cruise, so I don't know. But it feels like me. I expect it would feel a lot like being stuck in a shopping centre, except when you're bored of it, you can't go home.
I have the same imagination, but all of the things that my mates told me and shown me and stuff sort of makes me think that might be a bit of a rash judgment of it. I don't know.
I also feel kind of sketched towards having fun. Like it sounds like I've heard things like some cruises, like you just end up paying like £5 per drink kind of thing.
Yeah, it's...
Or you end up buying like drinks tokens at like massively lucrative prices.
Yeah, basically the only sensible way of doing it is buying a prepaid package of all your drinks cost this much. And it's usually pretty pricey because everybody drinks like a madman while they're on it, which is a bit of a shame. But you know, you can get lower tiers. Like if you want, you can get like a soft drinks package, which is reasonable, and then buy the odd very expensive alcoholic beverage.
Nothing about this sounds appealing.
No, I mean I'm not doing a good job of selling it because I haven't done it, but I would just like to try it just as an experience. I don't know. It might be dreadful.
I'd spend the whole time on the boat being annoyed that they wouldn't let me go play with the engines.
Yeah, you can do tours of it and stuff.
I don't want to tour it. I want to play with it.
You want to fiddle with it, yeah. Rebuild it.
I want to overhaul it. I want to go back to my apprenticeship days of working on marine engines.
Aren't they just full of old people? Yes and no. There are types of crews, and there are types that are full of old people, and there are types that are very much not. Old people don't
There are types that are full of conspiracy theorists.
Yeah, definitely. There are very few old people that want to go on a cruise ship that is basically a giant water park on a one deck. Let's put it that way. And they've got arcades and cinemas and stuff. The people like that tend to go on the ship that are like a ballroom, and then lots of places to sit down and enjoy the view.
I can go to an arcade in my local town, mate, and a cinema.
Yeah, very true.
I don't need to pay extra to make sure I'm getting an affordable price on drinks.
Yeah, but of course the other thing is that you wake up in a different place every day or every few days, and you get to explore that place during the day as well.
I'd rather just go to the place.
That's fair. That is entirely fair. I'm not making you go. You don't have to buy a ticket. I'm not like...
Take it back, Rob. I don't want this ticket. I hope you kept a receipt.
Browsing multiplayer games on Steam. This is genuinely a game name. Hand Simulator. Rendezvous. Oh my god. It is. You think it is what you think it is. Really? That's bad. I got a game free off of Prime the other day, and I instantly hit claim game just for the title, and it was Chicken Police.
Police.
Yeah, I genuinely think it is a game about chickens who are also police officers.
Chicken Police.
Chicken Police, yeah. What did you think I said?
I thought you said picking.
Oh, picking. No, chicken. £1.69. Oh, I like the 69 on the end there. Amazing.
Nice.
Can you get a DLC for $4.20? That's terrifying. I mean, it wouldn't be a particularly long series, but we could have a go at that thing that you played, Tango. You and Nathan, was it? You did the astronaut thing.
Yes, and that's going to bother me if I can't remember what it's called.
Yeah, I can't remember what it is either. Something to do with gravity, is it? No, not Astroneer.
Oh, that's going to bother me now. Am I going to have to look it up?
It's one where you have to basically... You're on a space station and you have to reassemble satellite dishes and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's a bit like QWOP, where the controls are a bit sort of like funky and unintuitive, so...
Yeah, exactly. Same sort of vibe as the 3D ones, like Human Fall Flat and that kind of thing. But only it's in a 2D.
Driving with one hand while I'm browsing my phone with the other.
Always a good plan. That's how you can ensure straight lines and well-made fields. Talk about straight lines. This is dreadful what I'm doing.
Oh, where's my folders? Don't want to scroll through my entire library.
It's something like hanging around or something. Can't remember what it was called. But anyway, it wouldn't be particularly long. It's a pretty quick game, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Heavenly Bodies.
Heavenly Bodies, that's it.
Yeah, it's 5.1 hours long.
5.1 hours, okay. Well, that's a fair little run. If you did 30 minutes an episode. That's a 10 and a bit week run, isn't it? And of course the amount of failing that we would do in it as well. Probably make it twice that length.
Something like Kingdom 2 Crowns.
Kingdom 2 Crowns.
Yeah, it's a very good game and it's multiplayer.
Okay.
It doesn't really have much of a story to it, though.
Not aware of it, I don't think.
You'd probably recognise it if you saw it.
Okay. What am I saying? Well, you know what I'm saying. Raft multiplayer is a laugh. Okay.
Ooh, Raft is one I wouldn't mind playing.
I'm trying to remember if it's that one or Stranded Deep. Is Raft's the one that's got that does have a story to it, doesn't it? You have to chase, like,
it does, yeah.
You build a radar and stuff, and then you find out what's happened to everyone. I remember when they added in, like, a floating city. Stranded Deep on Game Pass. Oh, okay. Again, I don't know what that's like in terms of like a story or longevity or anything. It might be only a quick thing. I think it is fairly long, but I don't want something that's just infinitely replayable. I want it to have an actual story with an ending and everything. At least I think I do. Oh, come on. Still missed a bit. There we go. Got it. Hopefully I can get all of this. No, I can't get all of this. Typical. 17 main story, 35 hours main and extra. Completion is 56. Oh, okay. That's a fair chunk then. Oh man, I remember there's sharks in it now from watching other people play it, and it's reminding me of when I played. I think it was called Sam and Dan in VR. Floaty Friends. That was Raft, was it? Is Stranded Deep not got that sort of stuff in it as well? I thought it did. Yeah, this Sam and Dan game, and that had a shark in it. If you stepped in the water, it was absolutely terrifying in VR. Just seeing the shark, it's a massive, big, fat shark, like bigger than anything. It's like a Jaws-sized shark.
Don't body shame the shark.
And it was horrifying. Literally, I only let it happen once. Every other time, I was so careful to not fall in, because it was just terrifying seeing this thing coming for you. Oh, well, that's 3 fields done.
Speak for yourself. I'm still sewing.
Yeah, you got a little bit more to do. But you're nearly there, aren't you? I ought to clean.
Halfway done.
Actually, I am gonna go and clean this. I'm feeling very conscious of dirty vehicles today. I've been cleaning them a lot. Don't know what's special today that's making me feel like that.
Don't look at my Mazda. Caked.
Excellent. To be fair, mine's no different. In the winter, I just can't be bothered, because like if I go for one drive, it's just going to look like that again.
And I like feeling my fingers.
Yeah, there is that as well. You're a fan of Wet, 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 are you? Do you remember that?
No.
It's the first line of Love Is All Around. I feel it in my fingers. I feel it in my toes. It's like mid-90s, maybe before that. I don't know.
Nah, it must have been before that because it was in the boat that rocked.
Good with either of those two. Okay, we could have a look into them. We'll get on a call at some point, Woogie, and figure it out. We'll have a look at a few and see what we can do. There might be like multiplayer mods for something like Fallout 4 or one of those.
Hey,
What?
Path of Exile.
Path of Exile.
Yeah, I think a Wooga plays that.
Okay. What's the other one you said? Kingdom Crown or something?
Kingdom 2 Crowns.
Kingdom 2 Crowns. Okay, I'll try and remember that. I've just driven this thing into the wrong yard. What's Path of Exile about then?
You won't like it. You have to learn stuff to play it.
Ah. Oh. I was going way too fast then. Nice. Right, let's go see what you're up to. It's getting dark.
I just noticed that.
6:50.
It's making me feel sleepy.
Yeah,
Although that might be the lack of sleep.
could be. I'm once we finish this field, I will probably call that a day for my side.
Guess I'll make a coffee.
You play Path of Exile. To be honest, don't think it'd be too entertaining. Run up to a guy, kill a guy, run away, kill another, kill another. Wouldn't be too entertaining. Okay, fair enough.
Oh, I don't know. It gets pretty big viewership on Twitch. Although the current league is not getting particularly good reviews from the fan base.
I was going to say, like, Fortnite gets good views as well, but doesn't mean I'm
Yeah, but
gonna...
Fortnite's trash.
Yeah. But it just goes to show that people will watch anything. You're off to bed. No worries, Wiggy. I won't be far behind. Well, I mean, I'm not like going to come to your bed or anything, don't worry.
Rude.
But I will be finishing pretty soon, I think.
Bye, Wooga.
Is there anything else I can be doing in the meantime?
I don't know.
Not sure.
Scaring away these birds. Oh, God. I tried to turn the lights on and ended up lifting my sower.
Oh, yeah, that's not good.
Pressed the wrong bumper, mate.
Let's move this thing into one of the yards. I'll go put it next to the baler. That would make sense. Connect. You watch a few Stranded Deep Raft videos and perhaps tie it tomorrow. Yeah, no worries, man. Actually, I'm going to be out a lot of tomorrow, as it turns out, so I may not be available for a chat, but certainly Friday. Where did I put the baler? I put it right there. Okay, I'll put this one on that green bit there then, I think.
Oh, here's a game for you, Rob.
Yeah.
And this isn't a recommendation, but this is a game that was recommended, and based on the description, I thought of you.
Okay.
There's a game called You Call the Shots from a developer called Achu, and it's
Right.
on itch.io.
You Call the Shots, okay.
Yeah, apparently it's like a film type thing.
Oh, okay.
Like,
yeah. Okay, yeah.
like there's like a mechanic around it based around you decide when to call cut.
Right.
I was just listening to Dropped Frames yesterday, and they were talking about it. Well, one of the guests they had on was talking about it, and he was recommending it.
Ah. Okay.
I don't know if it's good or if it's even your kind of thing, but the way he was describing it, it made me think of you.
All right. I will. Did that? There we go. I will have a look at that one then. You Call the Shots. I just noticed we got that bale lifter that would have been nice and handy. Although actually that is designed for square bales.
It does work with round ones though.
Yeah, it does. That's true.
Like it levers in and like grabs.
Their toggle flashlight is F. There we go. Cool. Very nice. You're not too far off being done now, are you? Come here next.
Getting there.
Lovely.
It's dark quick.
Yeah. It certainly does, doesn't it? We're on 5 times normal time, so...
Still, it's only 7 o'clock.
Yeah, and that's August as well, actually. And it's Somerset. It shouldn't be this dark at 7:20 in Somerset in August.
Maybe the skybox is wrong for Somerset in the mod.
Yeah. Probably. Probably made by someone who lives in Finland or something. Although it'd be light all the time if it was Finland. Till you get to winter and then it's dark all the time.
Got a friend from Finland who's going to that game convention with me next month.
Oh, cool.
He went to Indieland with me as well in Hollywood.
Ah. I would like to visit Finland. That's pretty high on my list.
I'd like to go to Norway, but I hear it's very, very expensive.
Yeah. So it's second only to Reykjavik, I think. Iceland, should I say.
He made me laugh because he's definitely old beyond his years. Like at one point, like he doesn't drink, but even still, like every night he was like going back to the hotel to go to bed at like 8 o'clock. I'm like looking at bars and restaurants and places to go.
Nice.
Like he kept like he's not really in tune with my mindset at all because like he was recommending places to go and it was like, oh yeah, should we go to Starbucks? Oh yeah, should we go to Denny's? It's like, no, we shan't. I didn't travel halfway across the world to go to Denny's.
Yeah.
And one night he was ranting and raving about how awesome it was because he went back to the hotel and he ordered McDonald's on Uber Eats and they brought it to him.
Oh blimey, that's bad. Yeah. I mean,
like, really, you flew all the way from Finland to
I'm
LA to order McDonald's on Uber Eats.
I'm not great with food, but I would at least find a nice steakhouse or something and enjoy a nice meal anyway.
I was like, yeah, this is awesome. We don't have this in Finland. I was like, really? Like, come on. Like, this isn't how you live.
Crashed a camper in Iceland. Camper van. What, IRL? That's a pretty insane story.
Not my idea of a fun time.
No.
I don't know unless you did it on purpose.
Wow. Quite fun just sort of cruising around watching you do this.
Cinematic mode.
Yeah.
It is now like completely dark near enough.
Yeah. 7:35 p.m. Very unrealistic. This is not immersive.
Oh, I don't know. It's pretty realistic. I've seen farmers do this, work into the night. Drive around lit up like a small town.
Yeah, the situation is fine. It's just the fact that it's dark at 7:30 in August in Somerset. That's just not a thing. It'd be light until it wouldn't be this dark until about 11 at night. Snow was deep and the road turned, and you didn't. Oh,
Oh
yeah.
no.
I imagine that you are amongst a very large club of people that have that story. Probably, potentially not with a camper van, but certainly with other vehicles. The ditches are 3 feet deep. Wow. I once rode a bike across a ditch of that size, and obviously the front wheel went in and dug in, and I carried on forwards. Flipped it on its roof. Man, were you okay? That's crazy. That sounds like a hospital visit.
Definitely ruin your day, wouldn't it?
Yeah. The worst accident I've had, I went into the back of a bus at, I don't know what, probably about, and speed of impact's probably about 15, 20 mile an hour. And that put me into hospital. Maybe it was a bit faster than that, I don't know. And it was a rental. Oof.
Thankfully, the worst I've had is when someone pulled out of a junction on me without looking and they clipped me as I was overtaking a car.
Ah, right.
But it was literally just a clip. Like they put like a crease down the two driver's side doors and messed up the back alloy.
Blimey. It's not what you want. Wow, my walking speed is actually faster than the tractor.
Doing 12 kilometers an hour.
That's a fast walking speed. You all okay? Oh good. Hanging in the seat by the belt. That's got to be painful. You must have had bruises from that, surely. Yeah. My airbags didn't go off in my car. And so I had a heavy impact with the steering wheel, which crushed my chest.
Oof.
I was on very heavy painkillers for a couple of weeks. And not told not to move, just to sit and chill out.
The dream.
But yeah, I was on diazepam, so I was happy as a clam for that couple of weeks. I was like, yes, everything is fine by me. Indeed, cracked ribs. Yeah, I should think so. I can't remember exactly if I did. I think I did have cracked ribs. And yeah, the worst thing was, you know, the wife was in the passenger seat and she had really nasty bruises from where the seatbelts pulled into her. I mean, it's better than the alternative, but even so.
It's just a dashboard's going to make a bigger bruise.
Yeah. But yeah, it did not feel good seeing that every day and remembering that I'd done that. Anyway, that is going to do it for today. So thank you very much for watching, peoples. I really do appreciate it. And thank you, Tango, for keeping me company. It's been very pleasant.
I'm just going to sit here quietly for a bit and let you do my outro as well.
All right, fair.
Lazy mode.
So yeah, thank you for watching the Trucker Tango Twitch channel. Please do subscribe and
no, don't do that.
give all your money. There's should be a little donate button somewhere or something along those lines.
No, don't do that.
Just like, you know, add as many zeros to the end as you fancy.
No, don't do that. You're welcome to watch. Don't give me your money.
But yeah, anyway, thank you very much for watching, peoples, and we will see you on another stream soon. Bye.
Farewell.